Are you ready? Sweet beans! It's Tuesday stream. Welcome in, everybody. Is stream okay? I'm getting mixed signals. I can't trust Oob. Whatever Oob's... I'm muted? There's no shot I'm muted. Wait, I'm not actually muted. Am I getting trolled here? Welcome in, everyone. I'm like, wait a minute. I can believe with all the scuff that's going on, I'm actually muted right now. All right, so here's what I'm seeing on my side. OBS is saying I'm in a smooth 6,000 kilobit bit rate. Everything looks fine. However, Twitch's side, like on my actual dashboard, here, let me see if I can load this up, if it'll show you guys. Oh, where are we at? This guy right here is saying my bitrate is unstable. Chat, me unstable? I can't understand why I would think that. Yo, Jagger, welcome on in, mate. Welcome in, JWC. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Before we get into...
Congratulations!
I'm unstable.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Oh, bitrate is fried. I know, look at it. It says I'm unstable. Look at this. Why?
Congratulations.
How is it unstable at 6,000 kilobits? So here's the thing that I did. I used to have advanced broadcasting enabled. I disabled it to test to see if we could. Bitrate, more like, I'm late. I know my bitrate's late. You changed your mind, you're still hungry? No! All right, let me say hi to everyone real quick before we potentially crash, and do I have to restart Scream? Scream? Yeah, restart Scream. You know, I'm just gonna own it. Steam Cone, Stawn Austin. Just owning it. Congratulations, OSR, you got first. You will get book entries as well as beacon color choice today. And then let me say hello to everyone. Obviously, hello, OSR. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Welcome on in, Oob. Rice, how you doing today, mate? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Damn, Rose, please don't eat me. I fear for my life. Welcome on in, mate. Welcome on in, Sacrifice. I know you're in the corner currently, unless you got uncornered. Welcome on in, JWC. How's it going, mate? Welcome in, Jagger. Hope you have a fantastic one. Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. Chat, if I missed you, you know what to do. Hammer me. Bonk me with baseball bat. Slam me with your wood. Pause. Full stop. Actually, that one went too far. Wait. How is everyone doing today? Is stream stable enough where you guys can actually watch it? I can't trust anything Oob says. Hammer you with my woof? Exactly. Hammer me with your woof. Hit me with that woof. Oh. If you get a message that your bitrate is low, it isn't always right. The bitrate is dynamic and will always be adjusted depending on the... That's fair. But it's constantly saying I'm unstable. Constantly. Can you name a random item or block from Minecraft, please? Maybe. I could consider it. Welcome on in, Rep. Stream bitrate dying. Trust. Is it actually, though? Like, are you guys actually good? Because, like, I opened up stream here, and I'm going to hear echo. Hello? Mouse click? Thank you. All right, I'm muted. Good. Like... Everything here looks smooth. 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 Smooth? Smooth. No, you guys don't get an honor for free. Like, it looks good to me. Twitch side always says unstable for like, okay. Because I did because remember, we used to have the issue, as you guys see me into infinity, we used to have the issue, for whatever reason, with Twitch shitting the bed. And having, like, the bitrate drop to, like, 0 constantly. And we fixed that by enabling advanced broadcasting, which I don't know if that was the solution, but it worked, so I stuck with it. But now I think the, what's his name? Welcome in, Adea. Infinite Tatoes, the dream. I took the dream away from you. But now, I'm having issues with OBS. Specifically, I guess my graphics card. And I tried disabling the advanced broadcasting to see if that would help. We're trying it. We're testing it. We're gonna have a chill stream sesh, just yapping and planting potatoes. I gotta build the tube for that mob farm, because I found out that mobs could totally escape from it. So we're gonna build the tube, then plant some tubers, and talk about the Subathon coming up later on this month. But, you know, I want to make sure stream is stable. Okay, thank you. Posture check, thank you. Oh yeah. You feel like I feel like it's not just us, Jagger. I feel like a lot of people are having this issue, and I feel like it's Twitch thing specifically, but I don't know how to fix it. OBS-wise, not mental. Okay, that's fair. Well, I was talking about OBS too. Why, Sacrifice? Why? I'm getting wombo comboed. Star Platinum. Zawada. Wait, where is it? Add 2, Brevert. Add 2. No. I'm extra squinchy today. Full squinch. I'm all squinch. All squinch. I'm full potato chip. Now bad posture. Tubes and tubers. That is the plan. That is the plan. Okay, there it is. I still don't have the black and white setup for this background yet. Chat, why? What is happening? Okay, we're good. We're good. Are we good? Are we good? Chad, I had so many things. Look, I had this whole, where is it? That's the wrong thing. Hopefully I didn't spoil or anything with that. I have this little spoiler thing here so I can remember not to forget. And then we have all the potatoes planted from the Among Us stream that I still have to call out. And then obviously we got everyone from the last stream since we did Among Us. We had a Tater Day stream. We have a little backlog of like ode book entries and the like. We'll get to all those today. I'm assuming Oob aside, if Oob has actual stream issues, I'm just got a skill issue. It's an Oob effect issue. We're gonna ignore that and move on. It's good to not forget to remember not to forget. I agree 100%, Adea. Yeah, we're good. You don't have more commands to throw at you? Okay, good. We have a moment to breathe. See the clips from... I did. They were all fantastic. I still want to see a couple from other streamers, strams. I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm still mildly... And by mildly, I mean very concerned with what happened on Among Us Day. For anyone that was here that didn't know, because honestly, once stream died, if you weren't here on stream, then you might not have been on the Discord to find out. But my computer hard crashed. Like, all my monitors froze. Whatever the image on the monitor was there, stayed there. Couldn't do anything, couldn't input anything, no sound, no nothing, just everything froze. And then my computer turned off. I was able to get it back on. So obviously that's why I'm here today, guys. Not a ghost. My computer was not Among Us. It was not Among Us anymore. Very much not so Among Us. I don't know what happened because when I got back on my computer, I immediately checked like the Windows, like the event viewer logs, and it was just like, yeah, your computer turned off. And I'm like, oh gee, wow, oh gee, thanks. Abruptly turned off. That's pretty much the only error I had. And then everything like coming back on and recovering from being abruptly turned off. So I have no idea what happened. When my computer froze, I glanced over to the right side of my screen because I have like my stats for my like CPU and GPU and everything was okay. So the only thing that I can think of is OBS sharded itself, maxed out my GPU, caused my computer to hang, and then it restarted. I don't know why. The Lava incident, that was still fantastic. I wish Oob was streaming that so we could have had clips from Oob's side, because that was fantastic. GPU, I don't know. I'm assuming it's my GPU, which I'm afraid that it might just be buggy GPU, right? Also, I did show my music. Why does my music feel so much extra loud? 1 second. Just knocking it down one extra click. I'm afraid that my GPU might be dying. That or it was OBS jankery. I don't know what else it could be, chat. That's it. Like, genuinely. You have no idea what happened because you weren't there because you were watching Mirror. That's fair. The funniest thing in the world was as we were crashing, Mimi raided us. So they literally raided in to the stream to abruptly dying. Luckily, we were in a share chat and I wasn't the one hosting it. So the share chat kept our chatters in everyone else's chat. So they're like, I think Potato crashed. So luck and you know, I can't say that it happened at a better time because literally it was the last game. I think we were already dead, so we didn't like lose anything. And literally by the time I got my computer back on, everyone was already wrapping up and streaming out to everyone or like raiding out to everyone. So like Wolfie's VOD seems to be corrupted and Zentra's privated hers. I think Zen always has theirs like or they have theirs where they have the settings set where it doesn't automatically upload their VOD or like display their VOD. Like they have to manually like authenticate it or whatever. I think Zen's always had that in their channel. But that's that's crazy. Wolfie's VOD is corrupted. That's crazy. You know, that happened to me the other day. Well, not the other day. It was a couple weeks ago at this point. But remember with the last session we did with the Jevil fight from Deltarune? That VOD just like has chunks of time cut out of it. Like the actual Twitch VOD just has chunks of time where it just King Crimsons us through the entire VOD. Like random chunks of time, you just like, oh, you're here, and suddenly you're an hour in the future. Done. You just lost that chunk of time. You thought history repeated itself? Your computer went kaboom? Yeah, no, I was so glad. I did get genuinely concerned though, Milk. Like actually, I was like, please no. Please don't Potato 1.0 me. Not now. Not like this. Oh, but yeah, no, I have no idea. I think it was OBS being scuff. I think it was OBS being scuff because I have been getting error messages. I think actually, wait, did I save a screenshot of that? No, I think I deleted it. I've been getting little error messages on OBS, like in the bottom left corner saying like, encoder overloaded, something, something, something. But it would go away immediately. Like I only barely managed to screenshot it one time. And lo and behold, if you Google search that, it's like, oh yeah, we'll change your encoding settings so that you don't put as much stress on stuff. Welcome in, Ty. How's it going, mate? No, that's the full stream. Are you hallucinating the rest? I know, right? Well, the funniest thing is I didn't realize it till I went back because I wanted to go back and watch the successful run of me beating Jevil. And like literally, chat's gonna just say I hacked because like it literally is like, all right, we're about to be here. Are we about to win? And it just cuts to like us beating him. And I'm like, okay, what? And then after that, it cuts to me beating the chapter, like the king fight to like save the game, so to speak. And I'm like, hello, there was stuff in between that. What the hell? Snowgrave. So there is one thing I will say we might do another Deltarune stream for. I realize this now. I've missed a secret boss in the very last chapter. Apparently, and I'm not going to say spoilers, apparently I did not get the axe. And that, don't spoil anything. Yeah, Splice Run, exactly. Splice Run a day. But like, actually, so for anyone that knows, don't spoil, because we have people in chat that might get spoiler-rated. Brev, yo, thank you so much for 26 months. Let's get some freaking Pogtatoes in chat. Yo, let's go. I'll write you down, mate. Get my Pogtatoes out there.
Incident copy pasta. Use it wisels when you killed me. It like long neck tall like 3 times from different durations on the screen. Took my hat off. And then like the llama, the ghost llama like glitched the fuck out of my game cause like it was just going crazy and that's why I had to leave again.
Actual words, actual real words.
With a llama head floating above it and my mask was like rapid. Like every time I moved it like floated off of my face and it was just all wonky. And then all of my
literal fever dream. Literally living out the fever dream that was llama time. Thank you, Brev. I'm writing you down right now. Brev, 26 months. That's crazy. I can't believe, oops, I hit the 6 button on my keyboard. You can tell I typed it. I got excited for a minute. My tail went up. Oh. You say your thoughts on the music of said boss? No, I don't want any spoilers from the boss because I haven't done the boss yet. I know the boss exists because I remembered that we had the, we didn't do the thing where we needed all the sheet music or whatever, like the 3 things to play the spot to go find the axe. And I remember that only after we beat it. So I don't know how far back we need to go to be able to do that boss. It's gonna really suck if we have to go like way far back. But I mean, I remember how to beat the chapter now, so it should be fine. And also, I don't remember the last boss. Like once I figured out what we had to do, like I think we first tried it. So I'm not terribly concerned with that. But we do have to go back and do that because I'm assuming we get a shard or whatever, which we're gonna need for the future chapters. But yeah, so there might be like an impromptu Deltarune hard boss stream at some point. I have no idea how hard the boss is. But I think I have an idea of what the boss is. I don't know, and I don't want confirmation, so chat, no spoilers. We'll find out when we get to that point. But let's see. Was there anything else I had to go over before stream? No, I think we're good. So we could get into the world, we could get OSR's beacon color set up, and we could start yapping and telling stories. And oh, there is one thing I want to announce to chat. So obviously, if you guys have been living under a rock the last few weeks, I have no idea. Not next week, but the next week. So literally 2 exact weeks from now is when the Subathon starts. And I might ask you guys for some suggestions. Things you might want to see done on the channel, like some rewards, and some punishments you might like seeing done to me. Because if anyone knows from the last Subathon, we had the Chaos Wheel. And the Chaos Wheel was something we spun on preset occasions. And bad things happen to me or good things happen to you. But regardless, it's chaos. And I wanted some new ideas to add on to it. You tried making a clip of Oob explaining the llama incident, but it was less than a minute. Oh, no. I mean, less than a minute would still work, right? Or it was greater than a minute. You could just use a highlight, right, Brev? I think I made you channel editor, so you should be able to save highlights. And then you could just download the highlight, and then we could upload the highlight to the clip channel or something like that. I'm totally fine with doing that, because that was fantastic. That was a fantastic moment. But all right, let's jump into Minecraft. I also want to test something, because remember how when I have shaders on near my base, I get that weird lag spike randomly? I'm wondering if that was OBS's fault too. And now that we've got the advanced broadcasting disabled, if we don't need to turn the shaders off while nearing our base for the first few seconds. So we're experimenting a little bit today. With that said, we could actually open the Minecraft. We could open the Mince Raft, and we could see. And then OSR. I will also read off people's names while Mince Raft is loading. Brev, obviously, you're going to have book entries. OSR, you're going to have book entries for obvious reasons. I have to tell. I accidentally unspoilered that, but that's fine because it didn't actually spoil anything. This is the stuff I will be bringing up on stream. Here's the rest of the names though, chat. B, more Brev, Rice, you've got a book entry. Lab, you got one. Fox Gamer, My Gats, you got a bunch saved up from Gifted Subbage. And then everyone else's names that I didn't mention by name. If you see your name here, call it out if you want to enter your book entries. There we go. All right, let me embiggen my Mince Raft here. Hello, mouse. There we go. Me. You know what a friend of yours is doing? A Diamondathon. A marathon of streams where he's mining until he got 1,000 diamonds? And any form of donation forces him to throw diamonds away. How many diamonds? Like all of the diamonds? Or like every donation is like he has to throw a diamond away? Because I feel like that wouldn't be as hard as you think, but also, like, eventually you're going to start running out of places to mine. You're going to have to go to completely new places. And in that time, more donations coming in could mean more things going out, like that. Twitch automatically clipping your own channel. Holy moly. Yeah, I know, Ty. It was so weird. Also, do you mind me calling you Ty? Like, that was just like an easy abbreviation because my mouth is lazy. Let's face it, all of me is lazy. But also, if that's like not like a cool nickname that you don't want, then I don't want to call you by that. You know what I mean? You want to sub to Dumb Dog, but every time he streams, you're not as your PC. No! I mean, you could sub when they're not streaming if you don't want the cloud of, like, hi, I'm subbing while you're live. Please say my name. Like, things like that. 999 diamonds and someone donates. I mean, yeah, but how much do they got to drop? Because if they have to drop everything they have on them, yeah, they're cooked. Oh my god. Someone will literally just wait till they're at 999, drop 1 bit, start over, bitch. That's so cruel. But also, that does keep eyes glued to the screen for that moment. You know what I mean? 100 bits means 1 diamond, and then any gifted sub is 5 diamonds. Okay, so that's pretty fair. I feel like you could overcome that unless you just get people pouring in donos, which... What happens if he has no diamonds and someone like subs? Does he have to throw the next 5 diamonds away? Or is he like, nope, that's it, you wasted your sub? Like that sort of thing. Kind of curious how that work. How many diamonds are in an average chunk? It depends. Because I think if you're in like a mesa chunk, that more likely it's going to be gold. Like ore is replaced with gold. So you might have a lower rate of getting diamonds in those chunks. And it also depends on like how much of that chunk might be air. And also I think if you have like what's the underground like water streams? Like aquifers. Like if you have aquifers, you have a higher chance of getting diamond. Because when it's underwater but exposed to air, there's a quote unquote increased chance of getting diamonds? Or ores in general. Does he die? I guess if he loses them manually, then he loses them. No, Mesa Gold only generates out of levels that diamonds, levels where diamonds can generate? Oh, no Mesa Gold only generates out of levels. Oh, okay. So, like, if you go low, you still don't get increased rates. It's only higher up. Okay, that's fair enough. You don't know, but if someone donates 50 subs or 100k bits, he will also be forced to throw away his pick. You know what? If he's just doing a throwaway world, that's less detrimental. But, like, if someone made me throw away... Whoops, hello. There we go. If someone made me throw away like a pick that we've had since the beginning of our world, that would actually make me big sad. Because these picks, like all of our stuff is named by viewers and things like that. They were all like some of our first things ever. That would make me actually real sad. How do I book? Exclamation point book. But let's get OSR's bacon color of choice in. And then we could go to the library, get everyone's book entries in, and then we can, I can explain why This says Fent ad and DoorDash story. Green, please. Green, like pukey green or like limey green. Hello. There we go. Boop. Mans did say green, so I'm presuming green. All right. I got you. You're green, abadi abadai. I also screwed that up somehow. There we go. I don't want to accidentally not MLG correctly. Boop. There we are. Green. All right. And then, let's see. For anyone that wants to put their book entries in, speak now or forever hold thy peace. And if someone else speaks before you and I go to their name, just speak after I'm done with them. OSR knows the Minecraft. That's fair. That you do know the Minecraft colors. Just make it sure. We'll do OSR first. They got first, so they get first dibs. And I know where their book is pretty easy. It's all the way at the end here. Do. For anyone that doesn't know what you're doing, exclamation point book in chat will tell you everything that's going on right now. How do you change the color? If you get first. Whoever is the one that redeems first for that stream gets to choose the beacon color for that stream. All right, suck a dick for chicken strips. I'm the hottest girl in this Walmart. Gobble me swallow. Gobble me swallow, matey. And you got a space there, so let's see. You have one from this stream, and I think you had first, yes, last stream, so you have two from there. And I'm making sure you don't have any other ones real quick. Here, look, chat can see what I'm looking at here. I don't see any older ones. I feel like we would have got those already, so I'm going to delete these. Boop. And delete this one. No, I don't want to forward. I want to yeet it. There we go. Delete it. Book in chat. Damn it, I did lie. How could I do that, Adea? It'd be crazy if it actually just worked anyway. Me and me colon. There we go. Thank you, OSR. Appreciate all your support, mate. I forgot what color you were. You were definitely blue, right? How do I always forget the color of your book specifically? Definitely think it's blue. It's a colon, right? Yeah, colon. Okay. Chat, it's a colon. I've renamed it to colon. That's it. Commas are now colons, canonically. You're eating pita chips? They're allowed to... Yeah, but they're probably tasty as F. Pita chips go hard, literally. All right, who else wants theirs? Brev, would you like to do yours? And by that, I mean, would you like me to put your placeholder in? Oh, my jeez. Brev. Let's see. Brev has one placeholder from today, from their 26-month subbage. And do we have any more from Brev? We do, from... Tater Day first? Oh yeah, you were first on Tater Day, that's right. Boop-ah. Delete those. Alright, Dorit. Any more Brevers? I don't see any more Brevers. There we should go. We should go be... Yo, Kira! Welcome in, mate. There we go, Brev. Thank you for the unyielding support. You get Swarm Potato just said penis chips. Now I did. Penis. Snoopigus as usual, I see. I need to just say that line and have people be able to, like, cut the sound bit out so it could be Pingus. But me saying it, and just remix it into a song. Pingus, 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 ping, 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 pingus, pingus, ping, 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 pingus, ping, 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 pingus. I just did it myself. Penis chips. Sounds like a British type. I can't say that word. Dicetive for a common American food. Honestly, there's so many weird sounding, like, what is it? Spotted dick? Spotted dick that's a British food. It's some sort of pudding, or is it like a chocolate tart or something like that? What is spotted dick? I know that's actually a food. So penis chips and spotted dick just sounds complete. Like, if you told me penis chips was just like an actual food item, I would just believe you. And I would immediately say it's from the UK. Let's see. Anyone else want to put their book entries in? Speak now or forever hold your book entries. My Gats, you want to? Yes, you do. Let's see. My Gats, you had like 10. Did I miss any more? Let's see. We have 10 here. I see 10. Jagger, if you're still here, you have book entries from a mile ago. Literally 1 mile ago. That's how I'm measuring how far up I have to travel on this Discord. Jagger, if you're still here and you want to redeem your book, let me know, mate. All right, let's see. I'm going to delete your 10 here, my gats, and we're going to go put them in right now. This instant. This instant. We need the we need to go with the Leave the UK alone. What do you ever... You invented spotted dick. There you go, my gats. We are the revolution in lead of All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 entries, mate. Daya, did we have any for you? I thought we had one for you from a minute ago. Yeah, one sec. Let's check. Let's see. We still have B. We still have Rice. Rice, if you're still here and you want to redeem your book entry, I know Rice was here earlier. By the way, this isn't me calling out lurkers. If you guys want to lurk, don't feel like you have to say something. Sure? Okay, we'll get you next, mate. We got Wolfie, Montana, Fox Gamer. We got Oob. We got a couple for Oob. We could at least put Oob's placeholders in. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anyone else here has book I could put placeholder in. I think that's it. Because all these names way in the past, the reason that they're still there is because they haven't actually made a book yet. Your text, E-turtle, comma. I mean, colon. Obviously. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There's a space. I see the space. There you go, my gods. Thank you again, mate, for all of... Oh, no, you were Cyan, right? Yeah, that's you. Thank you again, by the way, my gods. Which, by the way, guys, I just want to say, I accidentally looked at this before stream. Just, I don't know why. I was just, like, looking for something. Oh, I'm going to hear myself. I was looking for something in my About section to see if, like, I forgot to remove an ad or something like that. Where is it? Right down here. And I clicked on something here. Where was it? Not chatters. Yeah, it was the top gifters. Looking at these numbers, I know this is like lifetime, but like, my God. Like, think about this. Monkey, Brev, I can't even speak. Montana, you're obscene, all right? But like, thinking about this, because this is almost exactly 100 gifted subs lifetime. That's like $500. You guys have wasted $500. That's obscene to me. You're crazy people. But also, like, this is why I say thank you. Literally every time. Even if you guys throw one little bitty at me, it's why I say thank you so much. Because it's so obscene to me that I've done anything to earn this. In any way, shape, or form. In any conceivable way. And is E-Turtle like an E-Boy? No, it's more like an iPod. Oh, Potato Fox Plate. If you clean, butter, and wrap a potato in aluminum foil for baking, basically mummification? No, I think that's closer to making it a cyborg. It's a cybernet. It's a cybernetic. Cyborg, right? Because Android is fully robot, and cyborg is a augmented, like human with robot parts, right? Did I get that correct? I think I got that correct. You thought that would be used to use potato to turn the light on. If you add GLaDOS to me, it becomes a cyborg. But yeah, no, actually, so genuinely, guys, thank you so much for the years of support. Like, I say this, like, yes, I could go live and yap, but there are so many things that you guys enable me to do. All the emotes, being able to, like, add upgrades to my VTuber, being able to add upgrades to the stream, being able to do giveaways, being able to just do so many things. It's because of you guys, right? And I never, ever, ever want you to forget that I can't do this without you. And I never, ever want you to forget how grateful I am that I get to do this because of you guys. So genuinely, take a moment, pat yourself on the back, and say, look in the mirror and say thank you for being as amazing as you guys are, because you really are, so genuinely. That's why the digit from Cyberchase was a broad. What? A baked potato is a tato cooler to Cyberman from Doctor Who. Borg plus bird. Bored. I'm bored. Fear me. All right, let's see. Rice, you wanted to do yours, yeah? You had a book already, Rice? Let's see. Or is this your first book? QRS is going to be on this side. I believe Rice has a book already. Yeah, let's see. R-I? No. Rice, it's your first book. First book! Yo, let's go! First bookers, we got a new book in chat. New book. Oh my god, I still have to clean up all these. They're all empty. I just never put them away. All right, let's get a new book, chat. We got a new book. Oh, that's not what I need. I need book. Hello, thank you. I need one of these. I need one of these. I need one of these. All right, let's make the book. Bamf. And then let's name the book. Clean your damn room. I'm sorry, Mom. I'll stuff it all in the closet later. Farmist. That's Garmist. I know how to type, chat. There's Shoker boxes all over. All right, let me sweep them into the closet real quick. There we go. Rice Farmist. All right, look, guys, you want me to clean up my room? Okay, geez. I'm cleaning up my room, chat. I'm cleaning up my damn room, okay? There. Next thing you know, you're gonna pick up your crafting table, Potato. You're leaving your crafting tables all over the place. All right, Mom. All right, let's go back to the R's. You have ads? No! It's fine. We'll wait for you, mate. I gotta knock out the bookshelf anyway and do my alphabets. Q, R, S. There we go. So let's see. Chat, you could alphabet with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay, we don't get to Elemento P. H, I, J, K, Elemento P. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. I need you. Boop. And then while we're waiting for everyone to get out of Adpocalypse, we could put the map art on the back. There we go. Beauteous. These are so that brings me into my first rant, chat. So, as you can see here, I have something very precarious written down here. For anyone that can't see what that says, because you might be watching on your phone, that says Fent ad. Chat, I was on Twitch the other day. I know, shocker, right? Big surprise. Big surprise. I was on Twitch, and then specifically, I was in Juno's chat. You guys know Juno now. They've rated us the last few times. In fact, they might rate us today. I actually would feel bad if they rated us today, because that would be like, I think like the third time they rated us in a row. But also I wouldn't complain, because Juno and their fam, they're wonderful bits. They're wonderful little crumbs, chat. But with that said, I was hanging out with them. They were playing Peak the other day, and I got an ad in their channel, which sometimes the ads get through the ad blocker. That happens. And it was the most frightening and concerning ad I think I've ever gotten on Twitch. Ads done. Welcome back, Rice. All right, real quick before I continue the story, you get to choose a color first and foremost: teal, green, purple, pink, brown, or blue. Pick any color you like, mate, and then you could pick your first character, any character you'd like, any single character. It could be a number, a letter, symbol, you name it. Anything you'd like. You're writing your story one at a time. Let me delete this here so I know I've done it. There we go. And then I'll keep telling the story. Brown, and is that a lowercase L or an uppercase I? I'm assuming it's an I. I. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. You call it cyan, which is correct. Don't start calling it teal. Uppercase I. All right, I got you. There we go. Thank you again for the support, mate. There we go. And you wanted brown, the correct color, chat. Potato colored. All right. So I got an ad, and I'm going to try to describe it to you because I didn't know what I was watching at first, and I was so incredibly mortified once I did. So it starts off in a bathroom with a man, like, basically leaning over the counter, like, looking into a mirror. And he starts talking about Fent. Like, fentanyl. Like, I wasn't joking when I said Fent. Like, literally talking about fentanyl. He's like, I did Fent once. Like, he just started talking about it. It's like, your skin turns blue. Your teeth rot out of your head. You lose sleep. You turn into a zombie. Like, literally, like, and as he's doing this, the reflection in the mirror is mirroring everything that he's saying. He's literally, like, turning into a freaking zombie. And then, like, the last thing he says, and then I lost all my friends and my loved ones because I died. And then he turns and looks at the camera and he's like, because I died. And he starts, like, fading out of existence. It's like, don't do Fent because you'll die, effectively. And I'm just sitting there like, what did I just watch? Oh my God. And then like the last thing, the extra last straw was like, this ad was endorsed by like Trump or some shit like that. And I'm like, Twitch, hello? I did not wish to witness this. This is why I have an ad blocker. This is why ad blockers are justified. Oh, that's right. The I in the book, it looks exactly on the same font. You gotta change it for me personally. Yo, welcome in, Grim Warrior. How's it going, mate? But yeah, no, it was suddenly like, I'm like, what the hell did you just serve me? I just got a Fent ad literally the second that I was out of the adpocalypse. I full caps in Juno's chat was like, I just got an ad for Fent. And everyone lost their shit. It was funny. It was actually genuinely funny. You've been dying? No! Hopefully in like a good way. Like working hard and getting gains and achieving goals. Not like in hospital bed suffering. I hope you're doing okay, Warrior. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you've been doing okay, mate. All right, let's see. Anyone else? By the way, here, let me flash it real quick. I'm flashing you guys real quick. Anyone else see your name listed here and desire to do book entry? Speak now or forever hold thy peace. Okay, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay. That's a good way. That's a good way to be dying. Enjoying your painful death. Over and over and over again. Chat, I can't... I don't know if I can open Twitter safely. I feel like Twitter has become such a thirst trap. But, you already told Potato about disturbing ass ads that I got... Yes! I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing this one. But apparently... This wasn't on Twitch, though, right? Was this on, like, YouTube, Oob? YouTube oob. Say that like 5 times fast. YouTube oob, YouTube oob, YouTube oob, YouTube oob. I feel like I'm gonna eventually just start saying boob, 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 boob. This was YouTube. All right, I'm gonna tell this story for you, oob, because I also feel like this is another justification for people blocking ads. YouTube oob. Oob tube. So oob literally came into my room, like distressed. Like legitimately, like just like, Potato! And I'm like, just, oh my God, what? It's like, I'm freaking out right now. And I'm like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? And then they told me they got an ad. And I'm like, okay, I'm severely less concerned now, but go ahead, tell me your story, lad. And they started telling me the story of this ad they got where it was like, apparently like actual for real animal cruelty ads. Like literally like, and I'm gonna like literally if you're squeamish, chat, I'm not joking. Like mute until I unshrink myself. So when I go back to here, you're safe. I'm going to say zoomed in while I say this, but legitimately, if you're squeamish, like actually mute me until I get small again. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so like Oob legitimately got an ad that was like foxes getting shot in the face. Not like, oh, animated cartoon, like someone holding gun out, blasting them in their face with like gore and holes and viscera. Yeah. And it was supposed to be like a hunting ad, allegedly. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, how is that legal? That's gotta be in violation. That's gotta be a violation of like terms of service. Or a Geneva Convention somewhere. Like there's got to be, yeah. And I'm not talking about like, oh, it was just like a cartoon, or it was like, oh, a 3D model, and it was like, you know, like Gibbs and gore. Like, no. Like, holy crap, that should actually be illegal. It was a hunting mobile game, but it was showing like real life footage, which is disgusting to me. You get ads for bully sticks, which are literally bull pieces. Yeah, but like they're not showing you chopping off the bull's cock and then steaming it and dehydrating it or whatever the f they do. Which actually, I don't think it's actually the penis. I think it's like the penis bone, which is not better. Which, if you don't know, chat, there are certain animals that literally have bones in their boners. Like, there's actually a penis bone. And I think that's what bully sticks actually are. It's like the penis bone from a bull, effectively. Now, in that instance, I'm fairly certain they sourced them from bulls that are already being used to be, like, butchered for meat. But, like, that would be the difference between, like, hi, my name's Potato, and I love giving my dog bully sticks, and the dog runs in and it's all happy and wagging its tail, and then you just give it a treat and talk about how good it is for the dog or whatever, dental health, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's one thing. But being like, hi, my name's Potato, and when my dog wants a snack, I reach over, and then you just grab like a butcher's axe and like shove a bull over and just castrate it live. Like, that would be the difference between these two things, okay? You don't even have a dog. I don't even have a dog. Just feeding random neighborhood dogs. Because, like, aren't pig ears, like, I don't think are they actually pig ears? Because I know there's, like, some that are just, like, rawhide ones. They're not real. You're like, oh, legit butchers. That's awesome. But I think, like, pig ears, that's another one where it's, like, I don't think all of them. I'm sure there's a brand of them that are actually legitimately just pig ears. But, like, some of them are just, like, rawhide shaped in the shape of a pig ear. And it's not actually, like, an ear of a pig or whatever. You usually get ads of horror movies and shit. I mean, I would be more okay with, like, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey than that ad that I got. Fun fact about elephant ears, they aren't actually elephant's ears. Guys, did you know when you get buffalo wings, they're not actually wings from a buffalo? All right, I've left this on screen long enough. Is there anyone that I missed that wanted... Oh, yeah, we're going to put Oobs in real quick. Let's see. Oob had 2 from Thursday, forever ago. We delete those, and we go put them in, because I think I'm right next to Oob. Oob. That says Oob. Do. The night was sultry. Xavier's question. With 2 more placeholders now. Goldfish crackers are actually only 99% goldfish? It's the cellulose. They're putting all that extra sawdust in your goldfish. What other foods are named? Oh, how about this one? This one I actually love. How many people have ever had a cowtail before? You could add a space. Okay, I could do that. Boop. There we go. Bamf. How many people have ever had cowtails? Cowtails are amazing. Wait, chat. Like, if legitimately, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm about to show you guys this. They also make, like, a little version of this. Like, it's not like the full long length. Like, a nerd's rope is like a cowtail, but they make, like, little bite-sized versions. I don't remember what they're called. Cowtail candy. These guys are just, they're crack cocaine. Have you ever had the chat? Is this, like, old candy that doesn't exist anymore? Animal crackers aren't made out of animals. Shake my head. I know, right? Have you guys ever had these before? Like, they're like caramel with like some sort of like sugary frosting center. They're pure sugar. My child brain was addicted to these. I could just eat these all day. They're just pure sugar. If you like caramel, you will like these guys. But they also made like a tiny version. I don't remember what they were called. They were called something entirely different. But like the caramel to like frosting ratio was higher on them. 5 out of 10. I would give them more like a 6 or a 7. Like, I definitely think Laffy Taffy is better than them. But, like, if you handed me one of these, I definitely would not complain. Yo, Rainbow Panther Raid! Yo, let's go! Welcome on in, Raiders! Yeah, bang. Those look so delicious, not gonna lie. You've never seen them in the UK. They are definitely something I would recommend trying. How was your stream? What'd you guys get up to today? Playing Marvel Rivals? I have not played Marvel Rivals yet.
Okay, once I'm done with my commission, and
I feel like I've avoided entirely a new generation of like not necessarily battle royale games, but like Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, all of those games I've completely avoided. I don't know why. I'm not really against them. I feel like they just got too big, too fast. And I was like, nah, I don't want to be another cog in the machine. You're not a big candy person, though. That's fair. Really should play Marvel. Should I? Like, I'm not against playing. It's free, isn't it? Like, it's one of those, like, it's kind of like League of Legends, but less toxic, but not by much. Like, it's free to play, and then there's like DLC or whatever. Like, there's like, not pay to win. What's the other word? Like, microtransactions, right? Isn't that how it is? But yeah, no, I can't remember what the small version of this was. Cowtail mini candy. Caramel creams. Caramel creams. This right here. These guys right here. This is like the better version of Cowtails. This literal brand. Because you get more caramel to frosting. And it's not a whole ass rope. Yeah, these right here. This is just a tiny version of the Cowtails. These are fantastic. These are like, okay, if the Cowtail is like a 6 or 7 out of 10, these are full 10 out of 10 candy. These are like crack cocaine candy. Yeah, literally. Connection is fun. You haven't had these. Yeah, no, these are goated. These are so absolutely goated. I would eat these until the bag was empty, and I would die of like freaking like sugar overdose afterwards. These here are amazing. These here are amazing. Honestly, Nerds Ropes. I should just do I need to just do like a friggin' candy like tier list or something, chat. These look like they look like a Werther's original, but they're not. These are basically caramel with like sugary frosting in the middle. Like it's not really frosting, but it's like, have you ever had like those like grocery store like cupcakes that have like the super brittle like buttercream frosting on them that like almost turns into dust when you bite into them? That's kind of what this filling is. It feels closer to a frosting than it does just pure sugar, but it's basically pure sugar. Potato candy mukbang when? Chat, I could cheat. I'm not really dieting, but I've been accidentally dieting without really thinking about it. I've lost 20 pounds in the last 2 months, like legitimately. Like just from exercising. Like actually, like I don't think I announced that yet, but I weighed myself the other day. And I'm literally down 20 pounds from when we started in the beginning of July. Like, literally. And I'm kind of getting a 6-pack. I got like a 4-pack, chat. I still got a little bit of my beer gut. Like, I still got a little bit of belly that's covering it. But I'm fairly confident that if I, like, burn this away, then I would actually have a 6-pack underneath it. Like, it's kind of crazy. And I still can't do a pull-up. Honestly, all right, look, anyone that's been joining us for the Beat Saber streams has probably heard me talk about this. When I was a kid, I injured my pinky on my left hand playing football in school. Not playing football, throwing a football, catching a football even, in school gym class. And I think, because my finger, like naturally, like my pinky folds over to my middle finger. Like if you look at your hand, chat, right? Like open your palm and face it towards you, right? Like if you hold your palm up towards your face and close your fingers to a fist, my pinky naturally wants to go over like your ring finger, like the ring finger, to the point where the tip of the pinky like touches my middle finger. That's like how out of whack my pinky is. So when I go to like grip the bar to try to do a pull-up, I think I'm pinching a nerve that makes the whole left side of my hand go numb. And then it makes my hand give out. So I can't hold myself up. Yeah, I screwed my finger up as a kid. Like literally, chat, I described this. My pinky was reversed. I caught a football, or I can't even say I caught a football. Someone threw a football at me and I reached out to grab it and it drilled the tip of my pinky with like a perfect spiral and made the nail of my pinky face inwards towards me. Like my pinky was literally reversed. And then it didn't, the scary thing was, chat, it didn't really even hurt. Like I felt it, but it's like when you stub your toe where you're like, ah, crap. And then you look at your hand and be like, I don't think my finger's supposed to be facing that direction. The worst part, and I think I've told this story on stream before, the worst part of all of it was that I went to the school nurse and it was too close to the end of the day and my mom couldn't drive and my dad was at work, so no one could pick me up, so they made me stay in school with my finger literally facing the wrong direction for like an extra hour and a half. I had to go through 2 more periods with my finger facing the wrong direction. Meanwhile, in the nurse's office, I'm like, I remember how it reversed. Could I just like tug it in the other direction? And my nurse was like, no, don't. If it's broken or fractured, you could cause permanent damage, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, but like, isn't this worse? Like, yeah, I'll go to a doctor, but like, shouldn't I uncrooked my finger? And the nurse was like, no. So they put it in a splint and made me go back to friggin' economics. So I had to go back to a whole ass class for 45 minutes plus the other half of like my gym class that I got out of. And I was in school for like an extra hour. And then I had to go home, take the bus, go home. Got home, showed my mother my finger, and she freaked out. Like that one of those mother reactions where I'm like, I'm suing someone for this. Then my dad happened to get home early. So literally like the minute that I got home, my dad was like pulling into the driveway. And then my mother was like, you need to take him to the hospital immediately. And my dad's like, why? Because my dad was like that typical man who's like, oh, just suck it up, like what's the big deal? And then I waved at my dad, like, hi, Dad. I literally did like hi, except for my finger was facing the wrong direction. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, let's go. We went to the car. Went to the ER. I waited in the ER for no shot for 4 hours. And I'm not, no cap, literally sat there for 4 hours. Meanwhile, it's been 5 hours since my finger was reversed on my hand. and it is now inflated to the size of like a freaking hot dog. Like it's like twice the thickness it originally was. So now, once the doctor actually sees it, they're like, all right, I've got to do that thing that you were going to do and just jerk it back into place. And that's what they did. They took an x-ray of my pinky, just my pinky, not my whole hand, of my pinky, jerked it back into place, took another x-ray to make sure it was good, and that was it. I waited 5 hours for that to happen. The whole time. Now that hurt like a bitch. When it happened originally, it was almost like, like adrenaline and everything was kicked in. But by the 5 hours later, it was just suffering. It was just pure suffering. The doctor jerked it back into place, reused the same splint that the nurse sent me out with, and then charged me $2,000. Like legitimately. Like I, the child, like 16 or 17-year-old me, because I wasn't even 18 yet, got the bill. Very stupid. Exactly. Very stupid that it took that long. Because we went to the ER and we had to wait in the ER. Like, that was it. Murica. Yeah, literally. Murica. I could have literally just jerked it back into place myself. Because I felt what the doctor did. Like, I felt the exact motion. And I'm like, that's the exact thing I was going to do. Just, it would have been easier when it wasn't, like, twice as swollen as it was. And then just set it back into place. And I still, to this day, regret not doing it myself. I would have saved myself so much pain. For the next week, I couldn't use that finger. Like, that finger, I could not. And even, like, to this day, it doesn't have the full, like, I don't want to say range of motion. Like, if you can curl your finger up to, like, touch, like, try to touch the inside of your knuckle effectively, if that makes any sense. Like, that finger feels tight when I do that, as opposed to my other pinky, I could just do that casually. So it's like, it effectively caused permanent damage. And like, again, I'm not complaining like, oh, I'm going to sue my school or whatever. Like, I didn't genuinely care at the time. I just wanted to be able to write with my hand. Because I was predominantly left-handed, so that was like the hand I mostly wrote with. Luckily, I'm ambidextrous, so I was able to just use my right hand. But I can't write as small and as precise. I have to write a little bit slower and bigger with my right hand. That's you with your toe? Yeah, that shit happens and it sticks with you. And apparently, it comes back. It doesn't go away. When you get older, all those old scrapes and bumps and breaks and twists, they just come back and be like, hey, remember me? Like, no, I tried to forget. Yeah, I'm still here. They just come back and you just feel all of them. So that's what I think is happening now, is I'm feeling that injury from literally like 16 years. Wait. If I'm 38 now and I was 16 then, how many years is that? 16, 26, 36. That's over 20 years. Oh, that's so, oh my God, I just made myself feel terribly old. 67, of course, 67 years ago. But yeah, no, it was crazy. At least 12. It is at least 12. It is at least 12. You know, I just realized this shit. One sec, I gotta check something real quick. Hello? There we go. Yep. It's so insane to me. I hate the internet so much. Ever since you broke your leg back in the day, it always hurts when cold. Yeah. And like I said, like, if you're a kid, like, let's say you're a kid, you break your leg. You'll spring back from it like nothing ever happened. And you will literally live the entirety of your, like, 20, 30 years of the rest of your life without ever thinking about it, besides, I remember that time I broke my leg. Suddenly, one day when you're 40, your leg will just start feeling sore. And you'll wake up and be like, did I sleep weird? Okay, weird. And you'll just go about your day thinking it'll go away. And it just doesn't go away. It doesn't get worse. It just doesn't go away. And the next day, you wake up with another weird pain and another weird pain, and you start realizing, wait a minute, all these weird pains are from previous injuries. They don't hurt. You just become aware of them. Again. You love a productive Tato stream? You'll one day get to watch those. Those exist, Kira. I feel so seen. Okay, was anyone else want to put book entries in? Otherwise, we're going to collect materials to make tube. Chat, I need a clear material. We could use glass. We could use stained glass. But I need a clear material so that we can make the chute. What should we make it out of? Hour of yap. I mean, it's in the title too, right? We yap, we tube, we tuber. Now I'm thinking about friggin' the caramel creams, and I desperately yearn for some. Which, you know, could segue into my next story. I could order some caramel creams. Caramel creams, princess. If you don't get that reference, I've spared you. Please don't look it up. And everyone else that heard the clap that got the Wef wince just immediately cringed a little internally. Are you caramel dancing? Not unless like cat's in a handbag. But it's hard to stick it on Miguel. So cursed, so cursed. Oh, plexiglass, of course, my favorite. I love how much the Cat King handbag has become a meme in the channel. Oh. So, me and Oob the other day, I think it was right after, was this after we did Beat Saber, where we wanted to get food and the DoorDash incident occurred? I literally I'm gonna preface this, right? I'm gonna set you up for this story. I deleted DoorDash off my phone. In front of Oob, I rage uninstalled it after spending an hour on the phone. The Fall Out Boy misheard lyrics has been stuck in your head since you played it on stream. Let's go. I'm a little man and I'm also evil, also into cats. I love it so much. Did I actually? No, I did not accidentally get a vibrator or DoorDash to me, unfortunately. That would have been a better case scenario. So John. So, I will talk quickly in chat if you want while we're here. Pick some color glass. I don't want to use regular glass because it has like those hard white borders. So even if we just stain it a random color, I'm fine with it. But like pick a color effectively. So here's the story. Here's the setup. So I think it was after our Beat Saber sesh. Me and Oob were sitting in my room. Gray. I'm fine with gray. Me and Oob were sitting in my room discussing what to... We were sitting in my room discussing... Thank you for sparing me, Kira. We were sitting in my room discussing... In my room. How many... Am I safe? I can keep talking. Discussing about food, right? We want to... Oh, here it comes. Hello? Am I safe? I'm not safe. Why? So me and Oob were in my room. I can get past the sentence. I swear, chat. I can get past the sentence. Discussing what we were going to get for food. I was tired after working out, and then Beat Sabering. So I'm like, I really don't want to go anywhere. So Oob was considering like walking to one of the restaurants that's like across the street from us. But apparently like they were randomly closed. So I was like, okay, well that's not an option. So maybe I check DoorDash for like a deal because I typically don't like using DoorDash. It's too expensive. Like let's say you go somewhere for lunch and it's $10 for your lunch. And then you're going to tip like whatever, like $4, just be a nice person, right? All right, and then it's $10 service fee to DoorDash. I'm like, that's the entire cost of my freaking food. I could have bought twice as much food for that money. It's too much. It's too expensive. So I typically don't DoorDash, right? But I'm like, sometimes there's like a deal and it's worth it, where it's like buy one, get one free. So I opened up DoorDash to just peruse to see if there was a deal. And lo and behold, chat, there was a deal. Wingstop had like a buy one, get one free deal where it's like get 10 wings, get 10 free. So I'm like, oh, that's worth it. Cause like the wings are like $12. So like I'm basically getting $12 worth of food. And then Oob could also do the same thing. So we're basically getting like $20 worth of deal and then paying $10 worth of shipping effectively. So it's like, yeah, we don't have to leave. It's the same price for the same food effectively. So I put the order in, get to checkout, and it's telling me I have to basically pay full price. So I'm like, wait a minute, did I like not apply the deal correctly? So now I spent like 15 minutes trying to like delete my cart, re-enter it, reinstall the app, like doing all this shit, trying to get it to work, realizing, okay, you have to go into like the promo section after you're about to check out and apply the thing. All right, that's on me. That's on me. I'm blaming myself. That's it. It's not DoorDash's fault, right? I'm blaming myself for that. I go to do it and it's like, oops, an error occurred. Come back later. And I'm like, huh? I don't want to come back later. I want food now. I want to eat now. So I'm like, all right, maybe if I try ordering it online. So I go online and it's like, yeah, buy one, get one free. If you buy one for $12, you could get a second one for $25. Huh? That's how money works. There's no discount there. It's buying 2 for 2. I'm not getting a discount at that point. So literally spend like 20 minutes trying to figure out how this works before I finally say, you know what, let me open one of those like automated chat bots. And I try to talk to like the DoorDash AI bot. And the DoorDash AI bot is like trying to like refund me money for a previous order that doesn't exist. So it doesn't allow me to refund the money. Yeah, 2 for the price of 2. What a deal, right? What a deal. So like I'm trying to talk to the bot, but the bot won't get out of its brain that I'm trying to get a refund for a previous order. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to figure out how to get my discount on this order that I haven't placed yet. So the bot's basically like, I can't help you unless it's something you've already done. So it's like, here, call customer service. So it gives me a phone number. So I call customer service. And now I'm waiting through the, please tell us the cause of your concern so we could route your call accordingly. And nothing I say is correct, because it's like, I want to figure out why a promo isn't working. Are you trying to get a discount on your last order? No. Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard you. How could I help you? Let me speak to a human being. I understand that you want to speak to a human, but please tell us what's wrong so we can route your call accordingly. Human being, human being, human being, human being, human being. Like literally just like shut up and oh my God, put a human being on the phone. So after like 20 minutes of fighting with the AI to finally put a human on the phone, I get a human being on the phone. Keep in mind, we're like 40 minutes into just wanting to get quick food. So we get a human being on the phone, and they actually don't understand what I'm trying to say. So I tell them there's a promo on their website that says, if you buy one, you get one free. And it literally says those words. It literally says, in fact, you know what, chat? I have screenshots. I have screenshots. Wait. I have screenshots. I have receipts. I have receipts. So, I have this right here. I don't think I dox myself with any. I'm going to post it in the Discord, in content sharing, right here. So I have this right here, and I send this to the agent saying, it says, Wingstop, buy one, get one free. Right? And they're like, oh, okay. Well, then place an order and the promo should apply. And I follow all of that, right? But it gets funnier, chat. Wait. Because on the website, hello, did I not get a screenshot of that? I didn't. Oh, I took a separate screenshot. That's probably in the email. I'm not digging up the email. So on the screenshot on the website, I'll send you, this is from the app, right? I don't think I dox myself. I'm making sure I don't like have my address on here anywhere. Okay, I don't. So this is the app. On the app, it shows the ad correctly. 2 for $12, which is buy one, get one free. Instead of $25.98, it's $12.99. That's exactly what it's supposed to be, chat. That's the discount. That's the deal. However, on the website, if you use the website version of DoorDash, it says 2 for $25.98, which is just how buying shit works. There was no discount. It still said buy one, get one free, but it was showing full price being the discount. And when you tried to apply the promo, it's like, all right, we applied it, but then there was no change in the price. So I explained this to the person that spoke very broken English, which I feel like there was. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone for like not speaking English as their native language, but there was clearly a language barrier. Like where they were saying for me to do something, and I'm like, I don't understand exactly what you're having me say or do. Like the solution they said was place 2 orders, 2 identical orders, and they would refund one of the items on one of the orders. Get 2 free. I know, right? Tato stops living within. Tato lives. I mean, that should be everyone, right? I hope so, at least. So what I'm trying to get them to I'm trying to understand what they want me to do. So I'm like, so you want me to put 2 orders of 10 wings in my cart that are the same exact item, and then order it, and then they would refund me one of the 10 wings, which in my brain, that made sense, right? Like they just discount the $12.99 and then everything works out. So I'm like, cool, I can do that. We were also going to order food for Oob, so there was other stuff we were going to put in the cart. So I'm like, let me put my order together, and then I'll do that, and I'll let you know when it goes through, and you can refund me the 10 wings, and that would make everything equal. So they say no, and I'm like, what? They're like, no, just send the 2 duplicate orders separately. So I'm like, so wait, like walk me through this. So you want me to make an order of 10 wings, just 10 wings or 2 orders of 10 wings? And they said, place an order for 10 wings, so just the 10 wings for $12.99, send it, and then place a separate order that is everything else, like the extra wings and everything, and they refund me the $12.99. And then I said, okay, but are you going to refund me the delivery fees and the driver tip and all that? Because then I would have to pay $10 in fees twice for both orders. And keep in mind, every time I said literally any word, it was like, 1 second, I need to put you on hold. While they go and ask someone to do whatever they had to ask. Literally every time I asked a question, it was 1 second, brief hold, and immediately put me on freaking hold. And it was like 2 minutes of hold music, which drives me insane. The constant putting on hold. Yeah, Oop was literally there, like face palming hard. Every single time it was like, so do you want me to do this? 1 second, hold please. It's like, oh my God, I just asked, you already told me what to do. I was just confirming and you put me on hold. I'm actually like having traumatic stress disorder, like reliving this moment. So finally, they tell me that no, they will only give me the $12.99 back. They will not refund me the extra like $12 in delivery fees. So I'm sitting there like, all right, so I want you to listen to what I'm saying here. So I have to order 10 wings for $12, then pay $12 in delivery fees. You're going to refund me the original $12, but I'm still going to be paying $12 for fees. Then I have to pay another order that has everything I'm paying full price for and pay another $12 to deliver. I'm losing money with that. Literally. Even if you refund me the $12, I'm still losing $12 more. And I told them, I'm like, can't I just place an order for all of the stuff at once, pay all the delivery fees at once, and you just refund me the $12.99? Please hold. Come back after the hold. No, I cannot. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, it's been an hour. Chat, it was literally, I looked at the time. It had literally been an hour. And I'm like, that's it. You know what? This has literally hit the point where I'm actually losing my shit. And I don't want to flip out on this lady, right? Because they're doing their job. The language barrier is frustrating, but I don't blame them. I blame the people that hire people that don't speak English to talk to people that speak predominantly English, right? Like, it's one thing if it's a simple transaction, but like if the language barrier is the thing that was stopping this from happening, they should have been like, I see the issue is I'm not being able to communicate. Let me elevate you to someone that could speak to you correctly. Period. End of story. My God, just put me on the phone with whoever you're talking to while you're putting me on hold. You would have saved everyone time in that instance. So I literally say, no, never mind. If that is what I have to do to get the discount advertised on your website, that was a limited time thing that was only for that day. You can see why I'm tilted, chat. I'm like, forget it. Never mind. I'm sorry for bothering you. Please have a wonderful day. I'm hanging up and deleting the app just to uninstall my account. Like, I think I literally said uninstall my account to them. Like, I literally think I said, like, something stupid along the lines of, never mind. This is now at the point where I'm going clinically insane. Delete my account. Have a good day. I never want to hear from you again. And literally just turned it off. This was DoorDash. So I hung up. I said, thank you. Have a good day. Hung up abruptly. I didn't want a chance for them to put me on hold again. Hung up and immediately uninstalled the app. Because it was just like, oh my God, I feel the aneurysm building. I think I made the reference to Oob. I'm a tumor. Ooh, I'm a tumor. Like, literally, and they're like, what? Because Oob didn't get the Family Guy reference. It was literally, wait. Like, in fact, Oob, if you've not seen the reference before, I'm a tumor Family Guy. I will literally, I'll just play this. I'll risk the DMCA for it.
Game night was a success.
Peter, you do know that all your questions were incredibly easy.
Yeah, easy for me. Good night, morons.
You ever stop and think, wow, I'm married to that guy?
Nah, I just repress it.
Is that healthy?
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm a tumor. 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 Oh, I'm a tumor.
That was just me. That was legitimately just me afterwards. Because I'm just like, okay. Whoo. And that just goes in the vault. And we're moving on. Why do you care about money? Use a gift card. She's like, I want my money back. Exactly. This is the thing I also don't understand, B. After you have a bad experience and they're like, would you like me to refund your money back to the thing that you spent the money from? Or would you like me to give you a credit to my terrible service so that you're forced to use my terrible service again to spend the money that I had to give back to you for my terrible service? Do we not see the problem here? Find my happy place. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine, chat. We're so fine. Yes, Kira. We did get food after. I forgot where we got food after. Oh yeah, we got like burgers. So, like we went and got fast food burgers. Like I literally was like, that's it. We're just gonna go somewhere close. I'll actually just leave the house. I spent long enough on the phone fighting with these people that I cooled down from working out. So we went out and got like burgers. Potato crash. But yeah, but tell me, chat, is that not justified? Please tell me I'm justified in this crash out. Anvils are a great way to calm down a highly. No, I don't want to recommend. No. Someone quick, exclamation point, sacrifice the check. Quick, save me. Ow. You unsquimched me. Brev. I got Frederico'd. I got Frederico'd. I got friggin' Fred Flintstoned. You hit me twice with a bowling ball and my personality reverts. Oh, you would have done the same, I believe. It's like handsome Squidward. Quick, guys. Boom. I'd like to go home now, please. I do have some. So wait. Now that we're slash rant, by the way. Now that I'm done frigging absolutely roasting DoorDash, which by the way, DoorDash, you have burned a bridge. All right. I'm not saying that you can't buy me back, but it's gonna take at least, it's gonna take a lot of wings to buy me back, because that's pretty much the only thing I use DoorDash for, buying wings. Give me my delivered protein. Literally, it's gonna take at least $100 gift card, DoorDash, if you want me to even consider downloading that app on my phone again. Your grandma keeps grunting downstairs. You don't know why. Are they okay? Do they need help? 1826 is crazy. What's 1826? Let's see. I could put two of you back there. Oh, geez. I have so much crap, chat. I need to put some of these away. I don't have to put all of them away, though, actually. We're just going to put these here for now. How many do we think we'll need? Actually, I have an idea. I could use some of these. I know that these are definitely getting overfilled. Let's do some inventory maintenance real quick while we just calm down. And by calm down, I mean I calm down. And we have chat decide what color stained glass we want to do. So let's see. If I start doing this, I should be able to allow this to fill back up. Because I know that's not true. It's not all the way filled to the top. But I'm fairly confident that this thing is filled to the brim with bone blocks. Doo-doo. Oh, I'm gonna have to dye one because I'm OCD, aren't I? Oh. Wait, I have some in here, right? I have like a single. Oh yeah, definitely. There we go. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Bones. There we go. White. Bones in. Okay. Your grandma had a gray cat named Gary. Oh. Why did gay get auto-modded? Why is gay on its own? Why can people say things that are basically the N-word in chat and get away with that without auto-mod triggering? But you say gay, and that gets auto-modded. Mods, you could allow everyone to say gay. Everyone feel free to say gay in chat. If you're feeling gay today, feel free to exclaim it in chat openly. To be fair, I was being unacceptable. Well, you're a mod, so you get to bypass auto mod. I'll let mods accept everyone's Okay, chat, eat your water, it's good for you. Thank you for hydrating, Matto. Chat, eat your water! Delicious. Hello. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome in, Fox. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday as well. Chat, we're deciding what colored stained glass to use. So frame of reference The farm is built out of sandstone. So if you think you want to match a color that goes with or against it, it's up to you. But it's a chicken jockey. It's a husk chicken jockey farm. And in the meanwhile, I'm just making room for these shulkers to get out of my inventory, which I would like to fill this one up. So I might just come back later and leave this here to remind myself that it's not full. This is how you remind me. I hate gay, not using gay in the context of hate. If you say I hate the gays, that would be like hate speech. But like, if you say like you hate being happy, like if using gay in like the terminology of being happy, that's not like hate speech. You're just using a sketchy version of a sentence, so to speak. You're going to start saving up VIP because then you really can't get rid of me and you're nuts. You can't. I won't be able to. You'll be able to spam the screen with nuts. Yeah, if you said I hate gays, that's pretty much like the one way I'm like, yeah, I can't find a way that you could spin that. It's like, because saying like gay is like could also mean happy. Like I'm gay right now. You could mean like I'm homosexual right now, or you could also mean like I'm happy right now. I'm feeling gay, feeling happy. Like that's the original use of the word. But like if you say I hate gays, I guess technically there's a way you could spin that to I hate happy people, but like let's face it, mate, there's no person on this planet that's using it that way. No, you could say something so gay. It's just there's a difference between saying that's so gay as in I'm using it to demean people that are homosexual as an insult versus being like that is totally flamboyant. That's so gay. You know what I mean? Like something can be gay without being derogatory. You know what I mean? But it's like, let's say I don't know, like let's see something you hate. Like if I said, man, DoorDash is gay because I'm inferring that DoorDash is a terrible service. That would basically mean being like, I'm using gay as an insult, which means I'm basically saying it's insulting because it's homosexual. That's the point where it gets into like hate speech. Being like, boy, you are fabulous. You know, like that is zesty. Like, oh, totally. That's like, yeah, you could say something is gay if it is literally gay. That's just an observation at that point. And I don't know why Automod, yeah, two men holding hands is so gay. Literally. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just an observation. Just like I'm a potato. Observation, not potatoist. We were talking about the gay who love men loving, like I can't, my brain, hello? Thought we were talking about the gay men loving each other. What's wrong with the gay men loving each other? For some reason, Twitch censors the word. Twitch is weird. I don't understand Twitch's auto mod sometimes. It's to the point where even when I put words like in the filter, like perfect example, Twitch auto mod was removing people using commands. Literally people typing in the commands that you've always typed in, like exclamation point socials or something like that. And auto mod was like, wait a minute. I don't think that's something you should be typing in chat. Hello? I had to literally turn off. like the not auto mod, but like turn off the AI filtering that's supposed to be smart to catch bots and stuff like that, because it was literally stopping people from typing in commands. Even if I put every single command we have in chat, mods added to the accept list, automod was still clapping it. Command? Surely not. Someone think of the children. Oh, Matto, you're going to fit in just fine here with all my dad jokes. Blanker hardly know her, or damn near killed her. On Saturday during the Among Us, I saw someone fake dragon. Dragon D's nuts. Oh! But yeah, so, yeah. I don't know why. Twitch be weird like that. I don't know what to do with these for now. I can't put them in there. You know, I could do this because this hopper is broken. It doesn't hopper, chat. So I could literally just put them here. And you know what? I could just do another one there. And then you know what? I'll put the rest of them in there, and we'll deal with that later. For now, we need to decide what color block we're doing. Dragon D's nuts. Oh! That is just stupid. You get the commands are filtered for visibility and overlays, but they should be still... Exactly. No, literally, my guts, like literally. We had to have a mod in chat to accept someone using a command so that the command would physically be allowed and go through. It's so stupid. It's so ridiculous. which is why I just disabled like the AI auto mod, and we just have normal basic auto mod, which unfortunately lets people say the N-word sometimes, but doesn't let people say gay. Hello, Twitch? Fix your shit. Especially considering, and this is a lot of smaller streamers, they don't have someone to dedicatedly mod for them, or even multiple people to dedicatedly mod for them. So like a lot of small streamers, honestly, a lot of bigger streamers that aren't like huge streamers, depend on auto mod as their only form of moddage. So like, hello? Yeah, the N-word. Like, literally someone came in chat and said the N-word. And Automod was like, yep, I'm cool with that. It is now, like, we had to manually add it to the ban list. It is now not something you could say in chat. In chat, I don't want you to say it. I will ban you for it. But, like, literally. You made a weapon drawing, and then you thought, what if it was in Fortnite? And you wrote a whole lore about wiped civilizations and knockoffs being by a simple gun. What's wrong with you? Nothing. You're just like me for real, for real. All right, chat. Color. Hopper, hardly know her. Kill me. In Minecraft. Let's see. I think someone said gray. Do we go for light gray or gray gray? I feel like light gray, we could get more out of them. I get automod is why. You've once been filtered for saying the word gay girl. I don't know what that word means. Probably because it included the word gay girl, and that made it look wrong. And you just got filtered again because automod is on crack. You said the first paragraph in chat. Someone said gray. No, someone said gray. Someone said gay. You know, they probably did. But I'm sticking with gray unless someone comes up with something different because, actually, no. What if we did, like, so we have sandstone, right? What if we made it, like, red or yellow? A lot of people did say gay, though. Yeah, but that's not the whole, you're missing a G. Don't allow that one through, mods. But that one has one less G. Rice. But yes, that is a country. But I don't want to encourage people to even edge that word, because I just don't like that word in general. Even if you're the type of person that could say it without reprimand, I just don't like that language in my chat. End of story. Like, that's really what it comes down to. My chat, my rules. Yeah, the country. If you were correcting someone, that's different. But also, you didn't use a capital N, which means you didn't use it as a proper noun, etc., etc. But like I said, it's one of those things where it's like people have come in with the joke of like knee, like your body part, and then grow afterwards to try to like make you say it without thinking about it. You know, like, oh, you said the word by accidentally reading the sentence in chat, and even shit like that. Like I don't like that. Like, don't try to jabate me into saying words I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, you're a terrible person. It's not funny. You've done nothing. You've earned no points. You know what I mean? No, but you know, like the people, I'm not saying, yeah, no, I'm not talking about the Spanish word for black, because I'll say Negro, that's just black. That's just me speaking Spanish. But I mean the other word. You know what I mean? Yeah, N-word baiting. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Adea. It's stupid and not funny. There's no humor. There's no funny. There's no haha. No one's on your side. You're just you're literally grifting. Literal grifting. But yeah, it's that. That's what I'm talking about specifically. I was just using that because I could say those words next to each other and not actually say a bad word. But you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, there's no funny words. It's not like, haha, you said these nuts joke. You know what I mean? Like, that's funny. Like, you could set me up with the dragon joke all day long, and it's dragon these nuts, and I'll roll my eyes, but I'll chuckle on the inside. You know what I mean? No, I just didn't read it. I saw the description. I just didn't want to read a paragraph of it. You posted in the Discord, didn't you? I'll read the whole thing later. I'm trying to collect colors to build a tube. We're an hour and a half in, and I haven't done any tubes or tubers yet. But yeah. We had someone come into Fretch chat with the name Minor Diddler, and then it's like, oh, you let people have names like that, but you cuss, you get demonetized? Okay, man. Yeah, but, like, I do believe that, like, so perfect example. No AI is perfect when you have moderation AI. So, like, someone makes a name that's, like N-word murderer, whatever. Like, clearly terms of service-y, but it gets to exist until the AI realizes that it's a terms of service violation. And it sometimes takes people like you and me to see these people and report them. Like, perfect example, you go on YouTube. I guarantee you there's stuff on YouTube right now that violates every single terms of service. And it gets through the filtering of the AI, and it takes people to see it, unfortunately, and report it. That's how, like, every online community works. Every online community has that secondary, what's the word, like, fail-safe of the actual community members moderating its content. But yeah, no, the ads they put on videos, I hate so much. There are literally just porn ads. They're not even just like, oh, this is spicy. Legitimately just porn. I have literally seen ads on YouTube that are just literally like that's some good mac and cheese. Just, there it is. All out on display. And it's like an ad for someone's OnlyFans or some shit like that. And I'm like, brother, hello? Children are on this platform. Hello? Like, I'm not yucking your yum. If you want to make OnlyFans, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna like demean you or make fun of you. If that's what you want to do, go for it. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. If you want to make spicy content, go for it. Don't put it on to children. The children. Think about the children. You got AI Tig Biddies ads on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's actually just ridiculous. I literally fear going on YouTube. Like, when I pop open the browser and like watch a YouTube thing, every single time I do, it's like, am I going to get slapped with an ad that's literally going to get me banned? Because I'm going to get the random 1 out of 10 shot of getting like the porn ad. And even if it's not outright porn, some of them are so suggestive that it's basically softcore porn. I'm sorry. And you know what? I'm sure it's effective, chat. That's the worst part. I'm sure it's affected. Sex sells. But there's a difference between putting sexual content on a site that is promoting sexual content, like OnlyFans. Put all the porn ads there that you want. The type of people that are going there are looking for those things. Having porn ads on a website that have like kids cartoons and kids content and you promote kids stuff, like, that's, come on. I don't mind if adult content is on YouTube because you could put it behind an 18 plus filter. You know what I mean? But having the ads that pop up on everyone's videos? Come on. Oh, no. Fox, you were not the only one getting Gooner ads. I literally, like, honestly, it's not even just YouTube. I say this with the fullest intent of, like, if I open up Twitter right now and I go to my feed, if I just go and hit the homepage and go to my feed, there's a non-0% chance that I immediately get slapped with some Gooner bait thirst trap, which is just from people on the platform, not even ads, or an ad to some game that is being sold with tits. Let's play How Long Can Tatos Scroll? Well, I also hate, how does this work this way, chat? By the way, I also just want to like everyone that's up here. How does this work where the actual browser version of Twitter is terrible, where it starts you at the beginning of your timeline instead of wherever far down where you started? How could I not like that beautiful mug? You know, like I have to scroll in reverse on browser for whatever reason. And this is very dangerous what I'm doing right now, chat. I could literally just have tits appear at any moment. Which shouldn't happen. But they could just appear. I mean, like that. This is pretty thirst trappy. Like right here, but this is still PG. Peak, there's a lot of peak. I have been following a lot of peak content. What is this? They're just scribbling out the balloons. Like, you made your own, they're vaguely phallic shaped balloons. But like doing this, I'm legitimately surprised, chat, that I haven't come across A, an ad, like actually, there are no ads, or B, straight up come across something that could get me demonetized. And honestly, I'm gonna stop scrolling because I'm legitimately afraid and not about to test my odds. It's just flashy. Like, I'm okay with that content. Like, I'm not gonna shame anyone for literally baiting people. That is Gooner bait, but I mean, like, so is all of Gamer Subs. That's not adult. That's not literal frickin' porn. You know what I mean? That's Gooner bait. It's Gooner bait. It's thirst trap. You saw crosswords up there? You probably did see crosswords up there. My freaking, my For You page on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Twitter is cursed half the time. Boobs pop up in the stream just said, literally, me just panicking to, covering the screen, hello! Me just panicking, covering the screen real quick. Let's see. I still haven't decided a color, chat. How about we just make this simple? light gray. We might have to go farm some black dye real quick. Do Tato. B? What happened? Did I screw something up? I have to get banned? We might have to go get a bunch of black dye real quick, but we have plenty of white dye. Rainbow glass because gay. I mean, we could make rainbow glass. That would also make it very complicated. And I would need a lot of colors. Pet, 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 pet. All right. There's probably a bunch of creepers outside. But wait, we can also test this. If we go over here, does it lag? I have not turned shaders off. Were you in Fretch Chat while you're talking about your ass cookie? I was. I was the one that mentioned. Don't you remember me saying maybe all cookies are just ass-shaped? That was literally me. It's fine. Today's complicated. We're locked in. Very focused. I'm not seeing any lag, chat. Like, I'm over here where we normally start dropping frames like cray-cray. And I'm not seeing any lag. How's it? We got them! Oh, wait, chat. Were you not here last time? We got child spawn. And we got them safely into the bat cave. The only one we need now is the Husk variant. Strangely enough, we need the original. And then on Halloween, we can get the jack-o'-lantern head ones, hopefully. But we got our boy. Look at us. Look how beautiful we are. We got the drowned chicken jockey. This one, in my eyes, is the most difficult one to get. Not in rarity, but because, like, the odds of you finding one of these in the wild is almost impossible because of the way they spawn. If this guy spawned in normal situation, he would just immediately dismount. We had to specifically make a farm to get this lad. And we have backups in case anything ever happens to this boy. But he can live there in this room forever until we eventually get our next boys and actually build the rest of the museum out. If you said something about the challenge, you didn't hear because you got a damn ad. Which challenge? Oh, challenge. Put a random gray glass panel in your inventory. Place it somewhere in your... I actually... In fact, who was I talking about this with? I definitely said this on stream. It was in Discord stream. It was in Beat Saber stream. Okay, here. I will actually do that challenge because I could see the glass. I will show you guys how to see the glass as well. I could actually demonstrate it. If I don't die on my way to the glass. Hello, please. Thank you. So let's find... It's the... Specifically, it's the this version, right? I need 6. I'm literally gonna waste. Hello, what am I doing? I'm literally gonna waste 6 to show you this glass. I just need some glass, right? Like this one, right? So I could see that, chat, and I will show you how I could see that. So I'm going to look away from the screen, and I'm gonna wiggle around, and I'm gonna place it somewhere. I didn't see where I placed it. Did I actually place it? I think I accidentally spoiled it. There we go. I'm going to wiggle it around. I'm going to place it. All right. I don't see it on my mouse anymore. And I will show you guys how to immediately see it. So look like over here and keep flicking your eye position like back and forth over here. Like basically move your eyes around and it's over here. Move your eyes around so that this is not in the focus of your eye. And the glass becomes a different color. Specifically, you could see the outline of the glass and the little dots. Did you see it? Here, I'll test you guys. I'll switch screens real quick. And I'll move it to a different random spot. And now I'll move back here. Now, if you're looking straight at it, and you know it's there, you could probably see it. Yeah, for some reason your peripheral vision is better at detecting differences in light. You can't see shit, you're in 140p, no! But yeah, but effectively, the edge of your vision is better at picking up, like, frame rates. Like, I think this is what we were talking about in the Discord stream and in the Beat Saber stream the other day. Is that literally your periphery has a better frame rate, like higher hertz, like refresh rate, but your actual center of vision has, like, better resolution. But if you know it's there, you could physically see it. Like, if you know what to look for. But if you don't know it's there, it's almost invisible. But if you wiggle your eyes, like just keep flicking your eyes over here, like just go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, it sticks out to you. Like it's brighter, like significantly brighter. Like you see a square that almost looks like it's made out of this color, instead of this color. Like, it almost looks like this. Like, see how I hover over it? How it becomes legitimately lighter? The square almost legitimately looks like that to me. Your screen's too broken to see it? Yo, Ethan, welcome in, mate. But yeah, I can see it's right here. Well, I placed it there, so I knew. But yeah. Let's see. We'll put these back. There we go, and there we go. But yeah, I think we get a bunch of light gray stained glass. You saw it. Yeah. That's what I mean. If once you know it's there, you can see the little 3 pixels that are in the corners. Like like, where is it? Like those pixels, like those little guys right there, the little corner streaks. You could see those guys. But aside from that, you could see it. You wish Jay was live? I'm sorry, mate. Oh, thank God. If it turned out you were in a different side, you would have questioned reality. But let's go get a bunch of squid kills real quick. We get a bunch of black dye. Do I have my fortune sword on me? I do. Oh, my looting sword, rather. My fortune sword, yeah. Thank you for the trip, Fox. And then, Fox, actually, while we're here, if you want, you also have book entries. We could put those in for you while we're here. First, we're going to go kill a bunch of squidge. I don't know how much we're going to need, so let's just grab, like, a stack of squid ink. If we don't use it, it will still be useful for us. I need to make a squid farm, chat. I legitimately need a squid farm. We always need so much black dye. In fact, you know what? Instead of killing all of these squid, which I will kill all of these squid since they're all here, we could also just go to the end. I think I set up a wither rose farm, didn't I? Like with the snowmen trick. It gives you like unlimited snowsies men's. I also could just set up a freaking conduit here so I could breathe underwater forever. If this is going to be my de facto squid farm. Squid. Killing the squid. Killing in the name of... And that's like 19 ink immediately. Not even, there's more. I haven't even collected all the ink. Wither rose farms are easier than squid farms. Yeah, well, it's like 3 blocks in the end. But the problem is you have to go to the end. As opposed to this. This could just be running at all times. Effectively, while we're home, it will be farming ink. And then, we have unlimited ink and we don't have to, like, push a button or do anything. Or summon a wither. We do have a wither skeleton farm. So we have unlimited wither skeleton skulls. And that thing's pretty goated. I'm trying to remember. Was it the ENX04 farm we built? It's one of the few deaths I have in this world, was building that farm. And my overconfidence in where the portals would link up to. If not for that, the one lava death, and the original death for, like, on day 1 of me being stupid with the generation in the world, I would have legitimately never died in this world. Which I guess, if you say it that way. Guys, if I never died in real life, I would live forever. Dano, can you name all 4 ways you can obtain conduits? You can obtain conduits... Well, there's only one way, technically. You have to craft it in the crafting menu. You know, with, like... but if you're saying how many ways you can get the Nautilus shells, the 4 ways would be... Drowned, can spawn holding them. Fishing, you can fish up one. The Wandering Trader can sell them to you. And you could find them in shipwrecks, correct? ENX04's design is in the middle of the end, farming snow glomes. I think we also are using ENX04's farm for that one, too. For the snow golem farm. But, like, look at this. Like, in 5 seconds, I've already got a stack, effectively, of ink. And I don't think we'll need more than that. Because we're going to be, like, diluting it down, like, twice. So that's effectively 4 or 3 stacks of dye. And every 1 dye is, like, 8 glass, I think? That's the numbers? Get up there. No, there are 4 more ways other than crafting. 4 ways to get a conduit other than crafting? Do you mean, like, oh, putting it in an auto crafter? How else could you get a conduit? Are you talking about, like, open creative menu, type in command/give conduit, like that? Like, are you talking about, or like physically in the game, you can loot a conduit from someplace? Killing a player with a conduit, creating a super flat world made of conduits, /give and creative inventory. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could have listed those. Technically, you left out crafting it, so there's 5 ways. Let's see, Fox, did you want to do your book? Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here we are. This you? Fia. Fuzz. I haven't seen Fuzz in a hot minute. Oh, wait, Fox, do you not have a book? Is this your first book? Fox's first book. 2 first books in the same stream? Let's go! Alright, let's get you a book, Fox. Hey, look, we needed more ink. I don't know why I pulled an extra one out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put some back in here. We'll have a half a stack in here, just in case we run out. I think we might need some of this. There, hello, give, thank you. And we'll get you a book and quill. We'll name the book and quill. That's 2 levels I've dropped, and I've not gained any of this yet. Fox Gamer 2800. Let's frickin' go. Alright, let's go find out where your book goes. Go back to the F's. F-f-f-f. I sound like the villager singing the lava chicken in the disc, in the music disc. I can type in O. I think you only have 1. Let me see. How many book entrums do you has? You have 1 from the You Laugh, You Lose. Wait, only 1? No, you won 3 from the You Laugh, You Lose, right? I'm gonna give you 3, because I don't remember. Boop. So you get 3. So I could do capital O-M-E, I could do for you. But let's see. Alphabet with Potato Fox, are we ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Elemento P. There we go, Fox. You go right there. And you get first dibs as to choosing. May as well pick these books back up. First dibs as to choosing which color book you'd like. You could have cyan or teal. You could have green. You could have purple. You could have pink. You could have brown. You could have blue. And with that said, you can also choose any 3 characters, which if you want OME, I could type that in for you. But really doing me do work. Really becoming library. Detroit become librarian. Puds thinks you're flirting with me also. Tell him I'm not flirting. Puds, they're flirting with me. I hate to say it this way, Puds, but it's true. Adea, total flirt. Teal, alright, let's go. Is that what you want, Ami? We stick with the Ami for now? Boo, boo. Is Puds in chat? 100% flirting. If we never see Adea go, I know we messed up that bad. I'm sorry, Adea, we had to do it. It's for the memes, you know we had to. We had to! Yeah, they totally hit me with the, did it hurt when you fell? And I had to be like, Adea, what are you talking about? From Angel. You heaven. I screwed it up. I legitimately screwed it up. Realized I screwed it up. And then had to be like, nope, I'm Steve Cold Stone Austing it. I'm just going to continue. I'm going to own it. Fox? Okay. Foix. Fox. I got you. Capital F, Fox. Got you, mate. And you want teal? Got you. Thank you, Gibb, for the support. All right, we got another one knocked off. Knocked out. Knocked in. Did it hurt when you fell from a cute angle? It did, princess. Oh, let's see. We should probably turn the mob switch on. Nah. Honestly, we leave it off, higher chance of us getting more drown jockeys, right? Right? Higher chance of us getting a husk jockey, even. Chat, there's 0 chance we get a husk jockey tonight. Like, actually. The chances are so astronomically low. So astronomically low. The only reason that I built that farm, that excuse of a farm, is to give us the slightest, smallest percentile chance of maybe possibly getting one. Dude's laugh sounded like a true screech, a tire screech. Ah! Nika nika nee. Oh wait, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to put the map art on the back of Fox's book. I need to get back to the F. E F E E E E E. There we go. Do 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 do. There we go. Beauteous. Drop off these books. I'm gonna have to pick up more fireworks. I'm wasting so many of them tonight. I'm gonna just drop these in here real quick. Okay. We need more white. How did this bone get here? You know what? I'll accept that. Wow, is that all the bone meal? Really? We've already cleared out the backlog of bones? That's not even enough to fill up the shulky. I need... I don't know, like that should be more than enough, right? Oh yeah, that's enough. We need light gray dye. Yeah. And I should be able to drop the dye in here. And it should auto-filter, I think. Do you not have the statues data pack to make item frames invisible? I don't, unfortunately. But I kind of like having to work around that. Because even though I do actually have the statue... Wait, I do have the statues data pack. Because I have the ability to put arms on statues. Which this should be a default feature! Because this is the original... Funny enough, we had this armor before we had this armor. Yeah, I know, wild. This is our first set of armor. This is our second set of armor. And we're currently wearing our third set of armor. But we actually got this entire set of armor day one. Because this enchanted sword and all of this enchanted armor was in a portal right by our house. Like, right by our home here. In fact, it was our original nether portal that's out in that direction. And then, obviously, once we got enough iron, we upgraded to actual armor. But this was our first technical set of armor. Then you could do slash trigger. I don't have commands active, though. Trigger. Oh. Slash trigger if... Oh. Huh. I can. I didn't think I could because of the fact that I had commands disabled. Because, like, if I do, like, slash give, it, like, or if I typed it right, I can't do it. Trigger's not up. Oh. Yeah, no, right? Like, it's crazy. We literally got full armor right out of the gate. And I think that was, like, a flame sword, too. No, I wanted to pick up the sword. Hello, can I pick up the sword? Can I... Sword. Can I... There we go. Sharpness 3, arguably better. Hello? There we go. Sharpness 3 sword, right out the gate, was broken. But yeah, that was our armor right off the bait. A day you were flirting with Potato, how dare! It's cool, I get it. Potato's very chill, it's fine. I'm not hurt. Puds, it's okay. I didn't mean it that way, okay? Look, I'm Ace, alright? If that helps in any way, shape, or form. I swear, it meant nothing. It's basically slash function for non-ops. Okay, that makes sense. Well, wait. What can I break and or make better by the addition of transparent item frames? I know something. So wait, do I have to just look at it and do trigger if invisible? Set? I don't know what that does. I've just done something. I think I've broken something. But how you doing, Putz? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. I'm literally next to it! Like this close? You cannot trigger this objective yet? This one? I don't know how to use the command. I actually legitimately don't know how to use the command. Anyway, we go back to crafting glass. I should have a shulker box of glass here. Plus all this glass. I don't. We're gonna need to buy a bunch of glass. Data pack borked? It needs ticking function, I think? I mean, I don't have, like, tick disabled or anything. You know, use your own invisible item frames data pack. It's good. Nice when you finally have time to lurk. Been hyper-focused on drawing today, so it's nice to have background. Let's go, I'm noise! I mean, that's honestly... My stream was designed to basically be background noise. That was the original goal of, like, me play Minecraft and chill. It's just, I yap. You guys could look over if I'm doing something interesting or if hype moment happens. But for the most part, you're just listening to me yap while you're doing whatever you're doing, and I'm Minecrafting in the background. Wait. Where did my shulker boxes go? Chat. What? Remember the hopper wasn't hoppering, and I put all my shulkies in here. Did they get put through the system? See? What? The hopper selectively hopped? I know what happened. I know what happened. I know what happened. I put an item in here. It pulsed. Yep. I put the die in there, chat. And every time this ticks, it unlocks this hopper for whatever reason. I don't know why. And then it sent them through the system. And since I can't filter out them, they just get sent back here. But then they probably filled this box up and clogged it. That's probably what happened. I understand. That's fine, you could be shocked. The TLDR was Potato put a bunch of stuff in here, and then came back and it wasn't there, and it's a single player world, so I surprised Pikachu faced and got nervous, and then I realized I put something into the system and it probably activated, and then the thing sucked, and then it sucked, and it's working as intended, chat. Yeah, see, it just came back. Nah, bro, it was Herobrine. Alright, we gotta go buy a bunch of glass for my ass. Gotcha. So, you know what, chat? You made me clean my room up before, and I didn't need to, because now I'm gonna put the damn things back down. I'm literally gonna put, not all of them down, but I'm actually gonna put all of them back down. I'm literally gonna put them all back down now, chat. It's all your fault. Why does this happen to me? I made a mistake. I need to put glass. I'll put those guys in there, and I'll put the guys that we've already converted there, and I'm literally putting everything back down! Literally everything, including the crafting table, because I'm gonna just do this, chat, and then I'm gonna grab some glass, and we're gonna sit here and make light gray stained glass. Exactly like this. It's insane. We literally started all over. Is the zoom triggered by my mic? This zoom? No, this is key. I have keybind. I have a Razer Naga Epic, so I have like a full freaking like keypad of numbers, like a full numpad under my thumb, and all of these get triggered effectively by that. Use copper golems? I would, if I had them. I haven't updated yet, because my mods weren't ready. And now that my mods are ready, if I update it, I would update again, because now there's a new version and the mods aren't updated to that. So I'm kind of just waiting for the Copper Age at this point, and then I'm going to update everything all at once all the mods get updated. Razer Naga Active Chroma? Not the Chroma. It's the OG one. The original Razer Naga. The original Razer Naga Epic. Not the Chroma. It does have the RGB, and it does work with the Chroma browsers, drivers, so I can customize the colors or whatever, but it's the original one, which specifically is better because everyone complains about the Chroma, apparently. If you think about it, Copper Golems are basically codeless agents from Minecraft Education. I never played Minecraft Education Edition. We might need to go up to our farm real quick. No, I have a ton here. I might have to go get a bunch of more Emmys. But I think we Gucci. Let's start off with some glass goblin, chat. Goblin disc glass. Oh! And look, I can get my levels back from all the books today. Trackpad. I don't have a trackpad. Chat, how many people? All right, this might be dating myself, but chat already knows chat already knows I'm a dinosaur. How many people remember the little IBM ThinkPads if you ever went to school and had to like work off of a laptop in class that had like the little keyboard clit? It literally had the bean you flicked. You flicked the bean in school, chat. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand in chat if you know about flicking the keyboard bean in school. No? There are so many people in this day and age that go like, I don't know what the little thing meant. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what its purpose was. And honestly, even at the time, a lot of people didn't know what it meant. Because those keyboards had mouses. Like, they had built-in little mouse pads. But like, here, I will show you guys. ThinkPad, red button. This thing. How many people remember this little guy in the middle of their keyboard? You had a laptop that did have the bean? Yeah. There are still laptops today that have the bean. I don't think the bean serves the same purpose anymore. But this used to be a little mouse trackpad, effectively. And you could, like, click stuff with it. You could steal the bean. You remember these, right? Yeah. Every school had, or at least when I was a kid, every school had like the laptops that got rented to the rooms for days that you needed to do something on a computer. And they all had the little red beans. Yours was blue? All right, well, it wasn't an IBM ThinkPad then, because I'm fairly certain they basically own this. But it's literally like a little thumb trackball for your computer. Which made no sense because they came with a freaking mouse pad. You had a trackpad already. Why did you need another trackpad directly above your trackpad? It made no sense to me, but I think this was the idea was you had your thumb on this while your fingers were on home row. So like if you put your fingers on like the home row keys, your thumb would kind of rest there and you could basically not move your hand off the track, like off the home row keys. So you could type while mousing, which no one ever did that. That's not a technology that was ever utilized. Remember messing with those things while waiting for state testing? Yeah, but these things, that's what their purpose was. I still think I have, I'm not even lying. So everyone probably remembers this. I made a post on Twitter a while ago, but like the mouse ball track ball. Not these guys. These guys were kind of fun. But no one knew how to use these. But these guys. How many people remember mice that had the balls in them? This was me stealing all the balls out of the mice at my school. They were the perfect fidget toy, chat. You have no idea. Because they had this texture to them. They had this super smooth, silky, like silicone coated texture. They were weighted. They were so fun to just fondle. And I mean that platonically. They were so bitter, you're not supposed to eat them. Oh, they're picking up all the palms. Think of where your mouse is. People dragging their palms over those nasty trackpads, and this thing was just lint rolling them up. Fondle the balls. The texture was primo texture, though. Puds, yes. You typing that in chat allows me to know for fact that you have experienced fondling the balls in your youth. But I would legitimately steal these. I would go from like classroom to classroom and just steal the balls. To the point where my school had to literally super glue these little removable like clasps down so that you could not remove the balls. So you could not the testicles of the mouse. And the horrible thing about that is you effectively gave me free balls by doing that. Because what would happen is there are these two little things. This one showing someone cleaning them. There were two little like roller pins that these balls rolled across. One was in this direction and one was in this direction. And when you rolled one this way, it went up and down with the mouse. And when you rolled one this way, it went left and right with the mouse. It was basically a D-pad. They were so bitter though. Yeah, because you were eating people's palm sweat. And they would get hair and lint, and they would get so much crap rolled around them that they would stick and stop rolling. So you'd have to take it apart, exactly like here, to get the crap off of them. So when they glued these down, what would happen is the mouse would break, quote unquote, because you couldn't clean it out, so the school would throw them away and buy new ones. And then I would just collect all the balls from the ones they threw away. Wait, chat, wait. I legitimately still have one of these mice. Wait. This is worth it. This interruption is worth it. Wait, pause. Wait, I'm getting up from my chair. I have one of these still. I still have one of these. Where is it? I know I have it. Oh, I wouldn't have thrown it away. I know I wouldn't have thrown it away. Where would it have gone? No, where would it be? Oh, wait, I found it. Oh, God, why did I put it in here? Oh, God, in my floppy disk box. Oh, my God. 1 second. I don't know how much of this you can hear, chat, but I'm struggling. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, my jeez. Wait. I legitimately... This mouse is so old it still has a PS2 connection. That's how old this mouse is. 1 second. I'm getting back into my chair. All right, so I had a box. I had like a floppy disk box that like holds floppies. And the shelf that was above it broke, so the box is holding up the shelf, and the mouse was in the box. Like, let me show you the thing I'm talking about. Like, 3/4-inch floppy disk box. I wonder if it would come up. This guy. Literally this guy. This exact thing was what was containing my shelf. And I don't know if you can hear this, chat. That's not a very satisfying click. They didn't really care about the way it sounded, but I'm literally opening the ball. Oh my god. Oh, I'm fondling the ball. I'm fondling. In fact, chat, I'll take a picture. I'll send you a picture of the ball. 1 second. I have the ball. I have gutted the ball. 1 second, chat. I'm taking a picture. I'm taking a picture of the ball. The ball, it exists. I have one still, chat. I have one still, chat. Villager and computer mouse ASMR. This is, here, I'm going to read like the serial number off this. This is a mouse port compatible, let me bring my mic back over, hello. This is a mouse port compatible mouse, 2.0A, Microsoft Corporation, part number 52695, FCC ID C3K MMP9, made in Malaysia. 5 volts, 20 milliamps, patents pending. That's wild. It's literally a Microsoft mouse, too. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The click is not as satisfying as, like, you know, like this click. As I left and right click on here. Like, this is the Microsoft mouse. This is my Razer. Like, listen, that one's clean. It's quiet, but it's, like, firm and crisp. And this one's kind of soft. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. But literally, let me send the picture. 1 second. Let me send you the picture. I'll send it in content sharing in Discord. Boo! Discord. Where are you? Discord. Discord on my phone is so fucking dumb. Uno momento. Sending on Discord. You need to. All right, I've sent pussy pics in the past. Now you guys are getting the fresh ball pics. Who needs an OnlyFans when you have Twitch? Flirting confirmed. See, look, you witnessed it, Puds. Puds, you're the witness this time. Oh, Dana wants to see my ball. Just one, not both. 1 second. 1 second. I'm getting distracted here. Let's go. Wow, wow. I know, right? Wow. And you could tell it's my ball specifically. Ignore my dirty laundry in the background. I'm low-key ashamed of that. You could tell it's mine. Because I have literally my stream in the background. Literally undeniable proof. There it is, chat. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on my actual Discord instead of the browser Discord. 1 second. Where are we at? There we go. Balls. My ball is on stream. This mouse is like literally yellowed. It used to be white. It's insane. Top clipper, let's go. You're telling Raz. No. But yeah, no, this ball is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's got like this silicone-y smooth texture to it. Like, it's unfortunately the perfect texture to like suck up lint and hair and everything else, but it feels so good. And it's so like, it's so perfectly weighted. Like, it's just, I could sit here and just play with this ball. Like, literally, I'm holding my hand. It's dangerous because I might never put it down and never continue streaming. I could just be in purgatory with this ball forever. We need a ball reveal redeem. But no, I used to steal countless ones of these. I've lost them all because I would literally play with them at school. I would play with my balls at school. And then I would lose them in the same school day. And then obviously not have another ball to steal for the rest of the day. So, or throw them at another kid. That would be the main thing to do because these things hurt. That thing weighs like, I don't know, like 1/4 pound. Like, that thing has some weight to it. Holy crap. You've watched a lot of retro restoration stuff. They use an HP and watch mixture and a UV light. Interesting. What's the UV light for? I wouldn't understand what that's for. Potato hand reveal. I've definitely revealed my hand before. My hand and my feet. I've accidentally revealed my toes before in the past. But yeah. Crazy. And if not, if this is the first time you get to see the hand beans, then you're welcome, chat. This is what my tangents get off to. Revealing my fingies. My fingies are now on the internet for you guys to do nefarious things with. I could reveal my whole body except my face. I technically could. I had contemplated taking a picture of my grotesquely massive shins. And by that I mean my calves. Because I did not realize until after I'd started working out that I'd apparently been doing something my entire life that, well, no, I realized I was doing this my whole life a while ago, but I didn't realize what it was doing. No, I would be clothed if I ever did that, but no, I will not be doing that anyway. You guys gotta pay for that. That's some, like, OF content right there. Dressed or not. This dad bod is for me and me only, and Oob. Oob, you get it on this dad bod. Clothed, of course. Tato OnlyFan link. But, no, what was it? What were we talking about the other day? So, I was telling people a minute ago. Hydrogen peroxide and water can't spell it. You soak the pieces in that. You put the UV light and it does something, the stuff that makes it yelling. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess that would make sense because it's oxidization that makes it yellow. So I guess if you add oxygen to it, you undo the oxygen being removed from it? Well, I don't think I remember any of the knots from that, Adea. You're also putting all of the flirts out there right now. You are literally self-reporting left and right. I cannot save you anymore. Yeah, you re-oxygen it. I love how every time Adea is just casually like, oh, words that I say constantly because I'm so used to it. Fuck! Immediately. Oh, let's see. I think we glassed this side. Oh, no. We had this boyo left. I think we might have to sleep here in a moment. Some of these guys refresh, so I'm going to steal the glass while I can. And by that I mean pay for it, legally, of course. But no, the story I was saying. So when we started working out, I think I showed Oob my calves, or like somehow my calves came up. And like Oob's reaction was literally, oh my god! Because my calves are like twice the size of my legs. Like, no, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like literally, my calves are massive. And it's because I've my entire life walked in apparently the not correct way to walk. Like, I guess I kind of walk on my toes more than like on my heel. So effectively my knee's always bent and I'm always walking, I don't know how to describe the way I walk. It'd probably be better to derail everything that I'm doing once more and do a quick paint stream. 1 second. Open up paint real quick. That paint button still works. That's good to know. So, like, all right, real quick. Imagine that this is like a foot, right? Like, there's the heel over here, and your beans are over here, right? Like, I'm just drawing a foot, right? And then you have leg. And then you have, like, a normal amount of calf would be like that. And then here's your knee, right? Like, let's say that's a normal person. Your ankle's right here. And most people walk on the ground apparently like this. Just flat foot to the ground. Oh, 1 second. Chat's getting kind of blocked. Let me fix that. 1 second. You can't see my beautiful feet drawing here. You guys are getting everything today. Hand reveal. I'm drawing feet for you. Hello, paint. Where are you? Where's my paint? There it is. Slide this over just a wee bit. There we go. All right. Right? Chat could see this, right? So apparently this is how normal people stand. Hands, feet, balls. The whole package. Exactly. You get the whole package here. Quite literally. You're rolling on your foot as you walk. Well, I'm talking about even just standing, right? Unless I'm completely, like, leaned against the wall, like, fully relaxed. Like, even just standing, I don't stand like this. What I stand like is, and I'm going to exaggerate the drawing so that you could see, but effectively, like, here's my toes touching ground. Here's the front of my heel touching ground. The arc of my heel, and my heel like this, with my foot being like that. And then you have, like, your leg going up to your knee. And I'm exaggerating this a lot. And my calf is like this. All right, that's an exaggeration. But effectively, like, oops, let me do that a little bit better. Can I do a straight line? I can't do a straight line. So, like, where my heel is off the ground. And my calf is jacked. Now, this is exaggerated. Like, realistically, my foot is almost touching the ground back here. Like, you could probably slide, like, a sheet of printer paper beneath my foot here. But like legitimately, my calf is so freaking huge. And I never look at my legs. I never looked at them until like Oob basically made mention of something. Because I think we were doing leg day or something. Like we were talking about leg day. Like we were making jokes about leg day because it was the Beat Saber streams. It's like, it's on par for what we do. But like legitimately, like if this is like a normal person's leg, so like here's a kneecap, right? And you have like like your calf kind of goes out and it goes down. And like this is like like this is the front view effectively, right? And then you have your foot down here. And then you have like whatever thighs go up here, like whatever, the rest of the leg up there. My freaking calves come out like this. Like they are like, this is again slightly exaggerated, but like my calves are jacked. So much so, and I didn't realize this, but like I've been going through all the different escalations of exercises, and I was ignoring leg day entirely at first because I'm like, I don't need help with my legs. My legs are fine. I walk fine. I don't have any problems walking. Like I didn't think I needed to focus on it. But everyone that I research into says don't skip leg day. Like literally, you'll regret it later. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, when I get older, I'm gonna regret having weak legs. So I guess I should also do legs while I'm doing everything else. And they say like start with squats, and I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I squat every day. How is that an exercise? That's literally like walking. What do you mean squatting is exercise? So it's like I would just do squats and be like, all right, why is this exercise? I don't understand. And then I realized I was doing squats wrong apparently because I was standing like this when I was doing squats, and I could bring my ass. So like if this is my thigh here and my ass, like I could bring my ass to the friggin' ground. Like I could squat all the way down. Like I don't have any problem with that. But apparently you're supposed to do squats with your foot planted. And I was having trouble bringing my thighs like beyond this point. Like I wasn't flexible enough to squat that low. So I started doing like stretches with my feet so that I can come down lower. And now I could, not that low. I could come down pretty low with a squat. Now you walk like a normal person. You tried walking like that? It's comfortable, but weird. It definitely, I can understand why it's weird because I tried walking like flat-footed, so to speak. And it does feel weird to walk that way, so I can imagine the opposite. A streamer seems to gather the most thirsty mindset. It's a very interesting phenomenon. It's true. Toe walking is actually very common in the autism and really, you know, I've never actually been tested or anything, but I've made the joke that I would not be surprised if I got tested that I'm on the spectrum. Like guaranteed. I would almost be surprised if I wasn't. Along with dino arms. What's dino arms? Oh God, chat. Are you about to reveal to me that I do some other crazy, stupid thing that I don't realize isn't normal? More reasons you might think you're autistic. That might be one of the reasons why you're a VTuber. It is, it could be. Honestly, I've made the joke that autistic people make the best content creators. Because you think differently. Specifically, all right, I have to clarify this because I have realized in current years that these are not the same terms. But not specifically autistic people, but neurodivergent people. Specifically, people that are neurodivergent think differently, so they end up being more creative without thinking about it because their brain is wired that way, to be different. And that's not necessarily a bad thing when it comes to content creation. It might just be an awkward thing when trying to integrate with society that expects you to do normal things. You know what I mean? And their vision is based on movement. But no, like literally, I was struggling to do a full squat with my foot fully planted. But once I started like stretching out the muscle or tendons or whatever it is to be able to bring myself down to a full squat like this, I do it casually. Like the strength in my legs is not the problem. In fact, I could even do, and this is why I was saying why my legs are jacked. So going through all the escalations of everything, doing a muscle up effectively, where you basically do a pull up and then you pull your whole body above the bar is effectively the ultimate form of doing a pull up. Doing a handstand push-up is effectively the ultimate form of doing a push-up, right? Like these put your muscles in the like maximum difficulty of calisthenics of that particular move. Apparently, the pinnacle of leg exercise is like the pistol squat, which frame of reference is basically doing a squat with one leg. I thought I couldn't do it at first because I couldn't keep my balance, and I still have trouble with the balance. But I actually have the strength in my leg to do a pistol squat. And I've been practicing the balance, and I could pistol squat. So, like, my legs are jacked. It's crazy. It's insane. So, yeah, that's it. I wanted to divulge, and as always, I'm going to share this screenshot with everyone in content sharing that will have no idea, which actually, I'm not going to lie, I got these kind of like, consider I drew it with my mouse without effort. That's kind of not a bad drawing. I love when I hear autistic. You thought you said artistic. Same thing, right? There you go. Everyone's going to question this. In fact, you know what? I'm going to question this. Had to be there to understand it. That's it. And then this image gets deleted into the ether. But yeah, chat. Apparently, I'm friggin' just yoked out in the legs. I would say everything from my knees down is like, probably makes a bodybuilder jealous without having realized it. I never tried. I never meant to work out my legs my whole life, but apparently I have. Apparently every day has been leg day, which makes me feel a little bit better because like I don't have to necessarily focus on exercising my legs because my legs, I guess, are already ahead of the curve, so to speak. But I do want to get like my core and my back. Right now, my back is my big struggle. Apparently, because I'm tall, I have a lot of leverage, so I've never needed to use my back muscles for anything. So my back is basically non-existent. So I'm trying to get my back yoked out right now. And I'm not trying to get like swole or anything, but I mean like I want to be functionally strong, not like bodybuilder strong. I don't want to be like veiny and swollen. Like that makes me like, ugh. Like don't get me wrong, if that's the type of body you want, hella respect. But like if I could see veins popping out of me, I'm gonna fear for my own life. You're now picturing Tato being like Goku in that scene where he takes off the weighted clothes. Honestly, right now, because I'm not used to exercising, balance is probably one of my biggest enemies. Like, I'm not, like, completely awkward, but while trying to, like, do, like, so, like, here, let me just show a picture, it'd be easier. One more distraction, chat. So, I'll go over here real quick. Pistol squat. So, like this. I have trouble keeping my legs straight out like this. Like, it's not that I'm not flexible enough to do that, but this is not a position that my leg naturally wants to be in. If I could bring my knee up to my chest, and I could do this position fine. But I can't keep my leg straight out without losing my balance. I can literally cross this leg over my other knee effortlessly and do a squat like I go up and down. But like if I push that leg out, as soon as I start pushing that leg out, I start leaning back and then overcorrecting and I start wobbling and I fall. But I can do pistol squats, apparently. My hips would be like, are you trying to murder us? That's why they call it a pistol squat. It's like being shot. I mean, act accurately. I don't think I could get this low comfortably. Not like with a flat foot, because I'm still trying to get a normal squat to that low. Like, see how these people are flat-footed when they're doing squats? But like, I could casually do this. Like, I could casually do this even with my foot out. I have the balance for that. But going fully down, I need to stretch the muscles out or whatever more to get that low. My knees could never. I will say, when I do this, my knees are the thing that hurts the most. Like, it feels like I've been, like, doing jumping jacks all day or something like that. Like, my knees feel the most fatigued. Not the muscles. The muscles are just like, I could do this all day. Literally, I got Captain America muscles down there. You like that there's a modified version show? Yeah, well, there's progressions. So here, real quick to bring it up. So like, if you can't do this, because you're a normal person, you try to do this first. Like, this is like, work to this, and then once this is comfortable, you go a little bit lower. And then once that's comfortable, you go a little bit lower, and we get comfortable a little bit lower. And effectively, your goal is to eventually get to this position and be able to push yourself back up. The YouTube thumbnail at the bottom shows you how you could do stuff to help you do it. I have been kind of intuitively, like, without reading, which might be stupid, but here's the thing that I do when I sit in a chair at work, like where I'm sitting down and not doing anything. Typically my toes are only touching the ground when I'm comfortably sitting, like when I'm sat up straight, sat in my chair, you know, like that sort of thing. So what I do is I basically force my calves to stretch so that I could force my ankle to the ground while in that comfortable toe touch position. And I can only hold it for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or whatever. And then my foot starts like undoing itself. Like it just naturally starts relaxing itself. But effectively, while I'm sitting at work and I can't do anything else, I'm stretching out those tendons, or are they tendons, or I don't technically know which ones are the ones responsible for restricting that motion, but it's either ligaments or tendons. But effectively, yeah, I'm like, while using idle time at work, because it takes no effort to just be like, push your foot down. All right, there you go. Wait, aren't you tall? Your feet? No, I mean, like, when I sit in a comfortable position, like I'm just sitting on my chair, like slouch back a little bit, like, you know, just sat in a chair. I sit in a way that typically, like, my heel doesn't touch the ground, just my toes, like the front of my foot does. If we return to the Discord comment, I basically sit in a chair where this is my comfortable sat position, just with my ass in the chair. I think they're called walk noodles. So, like, effectively, when I'm sitting in a chair, my foot is in this position comfortably. So when I'm in that position comfortably, I force my foot down into this position by basically exerting my muscles to push my foot downward. And I feel like the stretch happening when I do that. And while doing that, I have been able to do a flat-footed squat, not quite to this angle, but almost to this angle. Tato is a fox. No, I'm just fox-shaped, guys. I'm just fox-shaped, okay? Look, you can't be posting the fox walk cycle and saying I'm a fox in real life. That's not how it works. Guys, it's not true, okay? I'm never gonna outlive the allegations. Guys, I'm really just a potato. I'm just fox-shaped, okay? I'm just fox-shaped, guys. I'm just fox-shaped, guys. Okay, you gotta believe me. Oh. Okay, we're gonna lock back in for a second. But yeah, no, legitimately, that's what I've been doing. That's probably not like the most effective way. There's probably like, go to the gym and do this with resistance bands. I'm like, yeah, and I'm sure those will give you great results, but that I have to take time out of my day to do that. This is something I can do while I'm doing something I don't want to do already. You know what I mean? Like, I could just be at work and doing this. Like, effortlessly. No, they're studying. They're in the study hall. They want to be here. They want to be here. That's the wrong button. They want to be here. They want to be here. Right? Right? Yeah, they want to be here. Exactly. We understand what's going on, right? It's not slavery. They're paid. Yeah, look, I'm paying them emeralds. What is it? Not Nikocado Avocado. There's like avocado animations that have done like a fantastic, like, oh my god, gory even, but a fantastic, like, I think it's called like a villager's night out or something like that. They've done like this effectively animation of like basically Steve having a trading hall where their villagers live in little cells, and he literally like give emerald. Give me item. If you don't give me an item I like, I flip the lever next to your cell and you get encased in lava. And like one of the what's its name? One of the facets that they cover, which I think is great, is that Steve is technically giving them emeralds, but they can't leave their little cage, so they can't do anything with the emeralds. So when they show the inside of the cages of the ones that he trades with constantly, there's just a corner filled with emeralds. Because they can't do anything with them. They're in a little cell. Also, that animation is fantastic. In fact, I will legitimately shout them out. If I can find it. I have to go onto YouTube and fear myself going here. But Avocado Animation, I believe, is the name of the channel. Yeah, this guy. This guy right here. Oh my god. It is some brutal stuff, but this is like if Minecraft was a cinematic film. Like, oh my god. It makes you question. Like, this thumbnail alone should make you question everything you do with villagers. The amount of paper you've given your library is concerning. But no, this guy is goated. I would definitely recommend watching their their whole playlist. Everything they do is crazy, hand-animated, amazing. Avocado Animations on YouTube. Bamf. I'm not going to actually watch anything. A, I'm afraid of the ads that would pop up, but B, also, I want you guys to just go watch, because, you don't need to watch it here. I'm not a react channel. I mean, okay. Kind of am sometimes. I do, even though we do have like the you laugh you lose and I watch stuff on stream, I do really genuinely though believe in crediting the original creators and making sure that they get the credit, because I didn't make the content, I'm just watching it, right? Yeah. Next you laugh you is always the last Thursday every month. So this one, depending on how long the subathon goes for, might be during the subathon. It's always the last Thursday of the month. God damn it, now you're hungry? No, that's fine. Tonight is burrito night. I am hungry. I'm eager for burrito. I'm eager for burrito. But even when we do stuff like the You Laugh, You Lose, I always have the links available in Discord. I always make sure I show the full YouTube page with the creator name and everything like that. Like, I want people to be able to see the original creator and be able to find the original content. Now, sometimes, and this is not something we can really do, it's like unavoidable. Sometimes people re-upload other people's content, and sometimes people unfortunately steal other people's content. And the chatters can't know that, so they might link us something that is effectively stolen. We can't do much about that. But at least if we link to the person that stole it, someone else might be able to find that out and find the original content and then hopefully get the stolen content taken down. Because unfortunately the internet is just a slop of AI stealing other people's content and reposting it for their own gains. He almost got Tato with, why are they sticky? Oh, don't question that. They got it. Where do you think they're putting the emeralds, chat? Let's see. More glass, please. And where do you think they're pulling this glass out of, huh? Do you see any glass on this man? Yet I just pulled a stack of glass out of him somewhere. Rhymes with glass. Remove the GL. Glass comes out of the ass, of course! He's wearing glasses. Ah, yes, that's right. That's all the... I'm literally removing all of the glass from their glasses and they're just repairing them every time I come back. The change you found in your parents' bedroom clip. Oh god, not that clip. Let's see. Where are we starting? I think we started from this way. We fill this up. And we might need to do a sleep to reset their trades. Do a sleep. It's not. It's daytime, which means we might have to wait till tomorrow. Which means if we're waiting for tomorrow... Right, have you guys reset? You have not. You have not. So if it's not night, I need a clock in here. In fact, I could just buy a clock from you, can't I? I'm just gonna get a clock. And I'll just get a picture frame. Chat, how do I make the picture frames invisible? How do I do this? If I put this here... How do I make this invisible? I would make all these invisible too. It's slash trigger. Oh, I just heard them refresh. As trigger. No, it was slash trigger in invisible? I don't know what it is. You have to walk so close that your feet are at the item frame. Oops, jeez, I don't want that. Can I get up here? Yeah, okay. So I put it here. That's at the that's literally I'm feet at item frame. Anyone remember when we were gonna make a tube? I'm making the tube. We were waiting for them to refresh. Minor sidetrack. Okay. What do I type? Slash trigger, or was it slash invisible? No, slash trigger. Invisible as trigger? Is it add or set? Or just this? Triggered as trigger. Okay, triggered as trigger. If invisible. Ah. If invisible. And then set? Or add? Or just nothing? No. Yo, Mimi, welcome in! Slash trigger if invisible. Is it add or set? Because that didn't work. That didn't work. It is already broken. Like I said, I don't know if I need to update this data pack or something. Because I don't think I've updated this data pack for a long time. Slash trigger. If invisible. It's not even auto-correcting the if invisible. So I'm assuming that either I need to update the data pack, or I can't do this. But in the meanwhile, we can see what time it is. It's past trader o'clock, so we can start trading with these guys again. I probably do need to update it. But that's good to know that the invisible item frame data pack is inside the statues data pack. Which I honestly don't think I've updated since I got it. Since this world was made, like 4 years ago. It's glass o'clock! It's glass o'clock! Honestly, this might be the last round we need to do. I don't know how much we need. But I mean, having extra glass never hurt anyone, right? Because I mean, how often do we need glass? In fact, I arguably wonder if it would be faster to just go destroy a desert somewhere and smelt it. But I think if we need like 3 times this much glass, we're destroying a desert somewhere. If this is enough glass for the build, then we're Gucci. It's glass o'clock. Mimi, how have you been? You've been doing alright? I'm sorry that you raided in and my stream immediately crashed. And or that you crashed my stream at computer. Wait. You were streaming that day. What were you playing on Saturday? Because I know you were attentive to the Among Us party. But I didn't realize you were streaming while we were streaming. Were you doing anything fun? Were you playing Silk Song? Magic the Gathering. Oh, really? Like Arena? Or like a mod or something like that? Have you played Magic before? Or was that like first time playing Magic? Because we should totally do a Magic stream sometime. We should totally, because there's tons of ways you could play like Magic for free. Arena? There's a lot of programs you can use. I'm trying to remember what they're all called. But you could basically like download any card. Spartan was, oh, so it was like legit your first stream. Honestly, I think Arena does a really good job at being like a teacher for Magic the Gathering, because it like automatically does stuff for you and doesn't let you forget to do things. However, if you know how you're playing, it's a pain in the ass. Because like your only options are setting stops constantly or setting it to manual mode where you have to be like, yes, I want to end this phase. Yes, please go to the next phase. Yes, end the end phase. Yes, begin the next beginning phase. Like you have to hit like okay constantly or get screwed. Shalendar? Is that like the next Magic the Gathering box or what have you? We have to go drop off this glass. Like 2 and change should be enough. I say that. Famous last words. Let's just use the rest of these Emmys, since we already have them, to buy glass, or until they run out. I think we'll use the rest of the emeralds beforehand. But did you have fun? Because the other thing that's really cool about Arena, I don't personally like Arena because it's rigged. I don't know how to say it in a nicer way than that. Allegedly. But the other cool thing about Arena is all the animations, like the effects, like when you do all the things, like the dragon coming out of the card and breathing fire or something like that's really cool. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing to have while playing Magic. But the reason I say it's rigged is because they do this thing that's meant to help you, but you could totally use it to exploit your deck, where they want to make sure that the hand you start with always has a playable option. So it kind of becomes like Inscription, where you can just code your deck around getting the card you always want to start with by like having it, you know, have certain mana costs and like you could basically like fool the AI into giving you the cards you want, and then it's also pay to win. You play with the life gain is my favorite. Yeah. Now it only does that when you're not playing like ranked or whatever. Like if you're playing with like drafts or whatever, like it turns that off or whatever. However, like 9 out of 10 times you just get on and want to play, it does that. And it basically makes playing any game completely pointless unless you're playing against a random noob. Because then you're just playing with another person that's not like minigame or metagaming. Yeah. And most of the times where it doesn't do that is like because you're paying to play at that point. And if you just want to play without paying, then it's like, well, get wreck scrub, someone's going to smurf you. Which also, I don't like that when you buy cards, once they, you know, go out of draft or whatever, like, you can't use them anymore. Like, I hate that whole, it's like, let me use the cards that I paid for. I want to play with those cards. I think they did add, like, effectively not a limited edition. Shalendar. I don't remember the one that I used to use back in the day, but it was, like, very manual. Like, it was very, like, you did everything manually, but it was, like, basically a system that lets you put down whatever cards, tap your cards. You could even make custom cards, and me and my friends made custom cards. We made, like, our characters into cards and stuff like that. And all you have to do is, like, upload the art. And there you go, the card's in the game now, and you just play it. You add it to your deck. Cockatrice, that's what it was, yes! It was Cockatrice. As soon as you said it, it was like, remember, just flowing back to me. It was Cockatrice. Wait, let me look it up real quick. Cockatrice TG. Yes, literally. This screenshot lives rent-free in my head. It was literally this. It was literally this. Yep, that's literally the program. Literally that program. I remember having a gray background. Like, I don't know why this background's blue on all these. I remember it being gray, but this also might be a newer version. Like, I remember it being more like this, but it wasn't a picture. It was just, like, flat like this. So maybe they added, like, maybe these are custom colors. You could change the color of the background. But either way, it was literally this program. Goated program, 100% free. You can play with any cards you want. You don't have to buy anything. But yeah. And you could play, I think you could play on the internet with this program, too. Like, you could play across the internet. I think we played, like, local. Like, we did, like Himachi stuff or whatever it was called. Like, where you could play on LANs. But, like, technically, that allows you to play across the internet if that's the only solution. But I think you could connect peer-to-peer with it, too. Bro, you watched the Between the Lions theme song that was nostalgic? Between the Lions? What's Between the Lions? Is it like an old TV show or something? Did we spend all our Emmys? No, we got a little more Emmys to spend. A little more Emmys to spend, and you guys have refreshed. I will take. And if I need more glass in this, I'm gonna destroy a desert. Use your lip stain to give yourself vampire bites for the event you went to this weekend. It will come off. No! Permanent lip stains! Peer-to-peer games are a dying breed, which I don't understand why. Like, I get for, like, big server, like, you can't peer-to-peer Fortnite, right? Like, that would be crazy. Having, like, 40 different people connecting to one person might, like, basically make that game unplayable for everyone but the host. But then at that point, you all leave. But here's my thing. When a game dies... Like when, like, Battlefield 6 is no longer, like, we're going to turn off all the servers and we'll make Battlefield 7. Okay. Make it so we can connect peer-to-peer. Let me do that. If I give my friend my code to connect to my IP address in my computer, allow me to host the thing so I can still play this game. iPhone 17 exists now? I believe it. And don't worry, later this year, the iPhone 17s will exist. I hate the fact that so many people have just accepted the fact that it's like, no, I'm going to play this game for a year that I paid $100 for, and then it's just going to die, and there's nothing we can do about it because that's just how games are. No! That's not how they need to be! That's why I love the friggin' Stop Killing Games movement so much, and everyone that bitches about it, A, either never grew up in the era where you owned a game, and you could play it whenever you wanted, or B, is being lazy. Or C, they're actually just the game companies and they don't want to have to put out effort and they want you to not be able to play their old game, so you have to buy the new one. That's literally what it is. It's planned obsolescence. And now I'm getting back into conspiracy potatoes, so we're gonna nosedive from that because I'm about to be out of out of Emmys. So we could go start dyeing all of our glass and then go build tube. We could begin the tube. All right, 2 more trades. We could begin tubing, chat. There we go. Cameras are obsolete now. I still have an old school camera. Like the one with like the SD card. Honestly, chat, this is something that's still not obsolete, but it is. Temporary cameras. Like having a camera that is like, I don't know how to describe this to someone that's never had to deal with a camera because phones exist now, right? But having a disposable camera where you could be like, yeah, I'm not going to fill up my phone with random images and I want to have physical media. So it's like, you buy just like a little disposable camera and you just take a picture, you wind it, you take a picture, you wind it. When it runs out of film, you bring it to like CVS and have them develop it. And you have physical like Polaroids. And honestly, just the film reel itself, like the negatives or whatever. Say cheese, you know, like that sort of thing. Like having the commodity of being able to separate it. This way you could just have one that was like dedicated to a trip. And then you have a bunch of Polaroids from that trip. As opposed to, like, don't get me wrong, I would also take photos with my phone. Because obviously you're going to scroll back through your phone, and I still do this to this day. Like, I just scroll back to my phone and just be like, oh, I remember that era of my life. Oh, that's when my sister had a wedding. That's when I went to Wisconsin. That's when I crashed my car. You know, like, sometimes they're not happy memories, but, like, you literally have, like, a time scale, like, a timeline of your entire life. Because your phone keeps moving all its images with you to the next phone as you go. There's something special about that, but there's also something special about just having, like, a thing that was just like a time capsule, effectively. I remember when I was only half this big. Spoiler, that was when I was a child before I had a phone. Let's see, take you, Make you. I might need more dye. Because we have converted all of our dye to glass, and I don't think that's enough. Actually... Okay, so... I'm thinking, could I get away with making a tube that's effectively like every other pane of glass? So like this. And I don't think I can, because the chicken jockey might flutter down and land in this block and escape. So I don't think I can get away with that. I think I need to make it a literal full tube. How about this? Let's grab this. Let's go over to the farm now. And let's see exactly how much glass we're going to need. If I need 2 shulker boxes worth of glass, I'm going to go destroy a desert, and we're going to go to the end and farm some freaking nether rose or wither roses. If we only need like a little bit more, we'll kill a couple more squid. Would be good. We'll be heckin' tubers. You always go like, ew, when you saw a dumb... I don't take a lot of pictures of myself. In fact, I probably only have like 2 photos of myself in my phone. Like, legitimately. I used to be the kind of guy that whenever someone was taking a photo, I would like dive out of the way to escape being shot in the photo. And I've kind of just accepted the fact that, honestly, no matter where you go in society today, you are being recorded. If you are not physically in your own house, and probably somewhere in your house, depending upon where you live. Like, if you live in New York City, and you live in an apartment, I guarantee you someone has a camera that's just pointing out their window. Not looking at you specifically, but it happens to look into your apartment, and can specifically see you when you sit on the couch and pick your nose. Like, that sort of thing. But, like, yeah, like, I've just accepted the fact that in the world we live in today, you're always being recorded. You have no expectation of privacy when you're in public. From security cameras, to red light cameras, to people recording TikToks in public, to, like, you name it, you're being recorded. Someone has your picture. You know, like that sort of thing. You don't really take pics at all, but your mom is like that. I take pics when I need to take pics for something. Most of my picture usage on my phone is like me taking a picture of a barcode at work, so when I go upstairs, I can type it into the computer without having to, like, print it out or pull out the device that scans it correctly. Like, shit like that. Like, me being lazy, effectively. That's most of the times that my photos are getting taken. Like, whenever I'm on Twitter and I'm scrolling through and you get the, like, stop! Whatever your last day picture says how you died. How did you die? And it's like, damn. A can of beans killed me. Like that, like literally. You don't have a couch, you pick your nose. You don't sit on your couch and pick your nose. I don't have a couch. Haha, joke's on you, I don't have a nose. You take pictures of list items. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like 90% of my photo taking is literally that. What a way to go, though. I know, right? Literally a jar of giganti beans. Like beans and vinaigrette. You died to a Steam kit. Chat, how did you die? Let me hear it. All right, stop. Checkpoint. You're not allowed to progress any further. The last saved picture on your phone is how you died. Chat, tell me how you died. Damn, a 3D printed spider will kill you. No. What a way. How did you die, chat? How did you die? Let's see. I need to make more fireworkies. Use a Google Meet? Dash, how could you? There we go. I got Google Dockies. I got more. Alright, we can put these away for now. The mob switch is technically off. We should sleep because we'll probably get phantoms. I don't want to deal with phantoms. But we should be able to fly out there and leave the mob switch off. That should be fine. Died to a screenshot of a message on... Oh no, the horse mommy killed you. Death by horse girl. Died to VTuber's business card. No, you got death by 1,000 paper cuts. No. All right, let's fly. I will say, if stream has been chugging along just fine without any issue, I'm actually quite okay with my bitrate's been fine the whole time. I've not been having any lag. Oh, I say that immediately as soon as I say that. Okay, it didn't fix the lag. Literally, as soon as I jinxed it, chat. Death by horse girl, I accept this outcome. Death by shocked emoji. You took a picture of a shocked emoji. Your computer's lagging. Like, literally, it just did the thing that I said. So that didn't fix that issue. We'll see when we return home if it does it again. But I just noticed the OBS lag, and I had to do the same thing that we did to fix it before and pause. So there's our platform. We need to make a tube going down a good chunk of the way. It doesn't necessarily need to go all the way, because I'm assuming they'll eventually hit the wall that'll kill their inertia, and we'll be good. But we'll have to make it a good chunk of the way. Death by chocolate cake, coffee cake, and brownies. Oh, that's a good way to go, though. Kira, that's... I want it. If I have to go, that's the way I want to go. Stone block! But yeah, here's our little AFK platform. And we realized that the chicken jockeys that were coming up here were basically able to deviate. Even with the snow killing their momentum, they were still able to flutter out and escape from here until we made this tube. My god, this thing works so good. Spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I want your love. Flutter, hardly know her. Oh my god, it's so powerful. But yes, we have us many drowned chicken jockeys now. Lots of backups, and I'm hoping we get lots more on Halloween so we can get the jack-o'-lantern boys. Drowned disco, yes, the drowned disco in full effect. I love it so much. But the second half of this definitely is not functioning fully right now. This is just like a normal mob farm, effectively, that flushes all its mobs down, and they fall down, and they're supposed to die when they hit this platform. Unless they're a chicken jockey, then they would slowly flutter down and land safely here. But the problem is, since it's so far up, they're just fluttering out to the side and just despawning somewhere. So we need to basically make a tube connecting them to down here. It doesn't, as I fall, it doesn't necessarily need to, like I said, connect the entire way down. So let's see, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I didn't even put the snow here. That's how bad I was. I was supposed to put, like, fill this area with snow, effectively. But I think the way we do it is I'm going to put water here. I should have had this out already. That's fine. We could ride this back up. Whee! We could ride the water back up, effectively. Ouch. Put this down, get a bunch of glass out. In fact, we'll just take all the glass out. Put all that glass away. Where's my water? And then effectively just start building down. Right? I might drown on the way up if I don't poke my head out of the water. Or die from fall damage if I'm not careful. There we go. Drosco! Drosco! Look at them go. They're having so much fun, chat. They love it. 10 out of 10. Would dance again. Look, you got those guys, like, kind of picking up on these guys. They're trying to decide what they want to do. Kind of being a little wallflower, a little too shy. They didn't want to dance yet. Being nervous. Being nervous Nellies about it. But I should just have to basically follow this pattern here. Like this, right? If I do this, I should be able to stand down here. There we go. And we can pick up our water. And we could just go around doing this, right? I might need to figure out... I don't want to waste blocks with temp blocks. I didn't bring any temp blocks. Wait, I have temp blocks. Let's do this real quick. I have dirt in here, right? It's gonna push me off. It will. I should have known. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb, chat. Do I have dirt in here? I need, like, moss or something. Alright, hear me out. Oh my jeez. Have I cooked myself? Have I cooked myself? Can I not get back up there again? Without great effort? Alright. Hear me out. No! I hate my life, chat. Hello? Okay, let's try this the not stupid way. By, like, just picking this up. And, I don't know, I'll put it like there. Alright, what could I break easily here? Snow, give you back snow when you break it? I could probably just do soul sand, but that's gonna be weird standing on top of it. Do I have a different... I just need, like, some frickin' moss. I mean, this is dirt. I could take mycelium. We'll just sacrifice some mycelium. How did I do that? There we go. We're good. I fixed it. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. Whose celium? Mycelium. You love the disco. You brought your favorite trident. I know, right? He's so cute. He's sitting there dancing with his trident. He's being self-conscious. Watched him evaporate from existence. Spin, 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 spin. He's not ing. Why he know? Why no? He know? Oh, look at him. He holding a fancy item. He didn't pick that up from there, right? No, he couldn't have. Anyways, let's pick this back up. Now I should be able to put these blocks... Oh, I just thought of something. I can't put torches on this, right? I'm dumb. I'm so unbelievably dumb, chat. Chat, I'm so unbelievably stupid. I can literally just do this. And I don't care if the torches fall. I could have literally just did that. I could literally just do that, chat. I could literally just do that. I could just literally do that, chat. I could literally just do that. Well, I need to do it again, apparently. We're gonna lose this glass. Nope, I caught it. Because this is the corner. And then I go out 3 from here. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 from here, then we do the corner thing again. Mycelium, barely know him, but see? Rice, you're fitting so perfect. You're one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Let's see. I'm trying to get, like, the outline done. So this is the corner. So I need to do another one out. You know what I could do? I could make this incredibly more simple. If I made a trap that effectively pushed them into a column, once they get here, I can make this tube smaller. But that also sounds complicated, and I can't tell which one would be easier, making this tube go halfway down, or building a complicated device that shoves people. I'm trying to think of the logistics of how I would do it. So have like a shelf here, where if they land on the shelf, we have pistons with string that basically go shunk and just push them down into the center. And then we return it to basically being a 3x3 tube. I think that could be easy enough to do. I would just need pistons, which I have on me, tripwire hooks, which I have on me. I would need a couple solid blocks, which I have stone. I could use anything for that. I might even have sandstone on me. Okay, wait, do I complicate this, chat? Okay, wait, hear me out. If these 3 spots here were not standable, I still need to make this outline. Tato piston us? Chat, you want me to piston y'all? I pissed on. It better be pissed on than pissed off, right? Or, no, wait. I got that backwards. Oh, better be pissed off than pissed on. Like this. 2. And then 3. And then 1, 2. I can't get that last one without doing this jankery. Like that. I don't want any light here. It might screw with the spawning. This is also going to be dangerous, because at nighttime stuff will be spawning on me. So effectively, if I just put a floor here... So, like, let me just do it, right? So put a floor here. Put a floor here. Floor here. and a floor here. Then we make a wall up here, like normal. Break you. Oh my god, it's getting hard to see. I'm going to turn the shaders off for this because it's easier to see. And we're going to sleep because I don't actually want any mobs to be spawning on me and blowing me up while I'm down here. Because this will spawn everything, not just chicken jockeys. This will literally spawn creepers and shit, too. I don't hear any sounds of mobs moving. So I think we slept quick enough. So the idea is, right here, put pistons that just shove down. Then all we need to do is make a 3x3 tube that goes straight down. I saw a creeper land down, or die down there, which means a creeper just passed by us, which means a creeper could have just blowed us up. That would have been way no good, but that was definitely would have been it. Then all we need to do is make this a tube. And I should just need to put tripwire here, tripwire there, 3 pistons. And that should be it. And then just wire the redstone around back. So here, let me pull out my trusty Shoki box. Chat, we could do this, right? Does mods want to do Gamba whether Potato does this first try? I have tripwire hooks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think I need 8. I think I need 2 more. 3, 6, 12. I need 12 of these. I think I need more of these. There used to be a trick to duplicate these. I don't know if the trick still exists. And I'll probably need some of you. And then we'll save on so much glass. And this will only do anything for mobs that fall onto this ledge, effectively. That trick doesn't exist. I figured that. I do need the stone. Or something like that. That should be fine. I don't need a lot. I know you used to be able to, like, set up trapdoors that, like, triggered themselves and you could duplicate tripwires just like you used to be able to duplicate string by cutting it and doing weird jankery with stuff like that, with water or something. Like, there's a whole bunch of weird tricks that used to exist that they patched out. You gotta go, no worries, my guys. You have a good one, mate. It's better to be pissed on than pissed in. Yeah, that's fair. Let's break you. I guess I didn't need to put the blocks below, but they're already there, so I guess I'll use them as the place to place this. I will need 3 string as well. Technically, if they stand here, that will activate it, right? I need string. I need string and I need more tripwires. Okay, we're gonna come back, chat. 1 second. If there's only a spider that spawned... How is this creeper alive? Hello? Oh, I know what happened. The water... That creeper didn't fall from up there. That creeper spawned there. Because the water I spilled before knocked the torch out. That's what happened. I don't have a way to get string without just mortalizing a spider. That's what happened. I thought that creeper fell and survived somehow. We could just go jump in a cave real quick. See if we just see a spider. Instead of going all the way home to get 1 spider. In fact, wasn't there like a spider spawner nearby? I swear we found a random spawner someplace. That's a skeleton with full chainmail. Cool. Hello? I'm looking for spooters. Any spooters present? Holy crap, this hole's big. Hello? I don't want to get drop creepered. No spooters down here. You know, we could have probably just flown home at this rate. I'm being lazy, and instead, the correct, actually... Witches don't drop string, right? No. I'm like, a raid farm wouldn't have string in it. I heard there'd be spooters. I'm looking! Trying to think of nearby things that would have string for me. Fishermen have string, but I would need emeralds to trade to get the string. I know there's another cave over here somewhere. We can check that out. Yeah, right here. That looks darker. That looks like a spider cave. Hello, special boys. Spider cave does whatever spider cave does. Hopefully, doesn't spawn creepers. That will blow potato up. Oh no. That's a lot of creepers and skeletons. Spiders. Spiders. All creepers. All skeletons. All creepers, all skeletons. No spiders. Oh my god, actually all creepers. Oops, all creepers. This is insane. This is actually insane. Every mob in here, besides Spider. I'm just going home. We're basically home. We're basically already home. I'm just gonna go home. Just going home. You know, I just realized we probably actually had string on us. Because I think I have cobweb on me. No. Okay, I'm not as upset. Not as upset anymore. I know we have a spider spawner, like, right over there. But, I think we have plenty of string, to be honest. I mean, I know we have infinite... Well, not infinite string. We used to have infinite string. We used to have one of those, string glitch farms. String, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we only need 4. I'm going to bring an extra just in case. And I need more tripwire hooks. How do I actually make the tripwire hooks? Can't make them on that. Have to be in crafting table. Tripwire hooks. A stick, a plank, and an iron ingie. Sticks. I need more space. I need space! Stick. No planks down here. And all my iron's gonna be upstairs anyway, so let's go grab sats. New. Iron. Iron was right over here all along. I don't think I needed that much, but we can make a couple more. I didn't mean to waste that. And I could probably use these. Do I have any other random planks that I could turn into this? Random planks, go. Honestly, if not, we do this. Let's see. Tripwire hook, tripwire hook. There we go. We can. Tripwire hook some more, tripwire hook some more. 12. Do we just do this? I guess I would need to do this first. That should be good enough. You can all go away. I need this on me, I need this on me. Okay, we're good. Ouch, my face. Oh, my face! Okay, we have this. Now, we go back and we make sure that this thing is going to even work. I'm lagging. Nope, it definitely still laggies. No idea why it's still laggies. But apparently, turning off the advanced streaming options did not fix anything. I don't know if it's making my computer more happy. It might be making my computer physically more happy. Is there anyone in chat? Oh god, I see the Gamba going. Is there anyone in chat that is noticing like decreased quality of stream? Like maybe you used to watch on 720p and now some doesn't allow that, blah blah blah, whatever. Words are hard. Because I could just leave it like this if it's working and not change anything. But if something is broken, me no wishy to leavey. Okay, so I should be able to just put string here. No, I have to step on the physical string. Me stepping on this doesn't count. That complicates things. This would complicate things. I could still do it. I would just have to make a second layer for the other side. So, like, hear me out. I just move this up one here. I got this. I do this here. This here. This here. Then the baby could escape through the tripwire hole. I don't think this is going to work, chat. I don't think this works. I think this is already destined to fail. So the concept was... Oh, we need to sleep. Shit. Don't spawn anything, don't spawn anything, don't spawn anything. Don't spawn anything. Don't spawn anything. Don't spawn anything. I don't think anything got spawned. I don't see anything. I think we're safe. It's flushing the... Something would have fallen off by now if something had spawned. Okay, we're good. I don't think there's a way I can make these push without putting a hole in the corner. Because my original idea was, do this. Then you could put the trapwire hook on, like this block. You know, hello? Oh, that's right. I put all my glass away. Right, like this. Like, hear me out. You put the tripwire hook here. Yeah, but then the zombie could just sit here and chill. And I don't know how we could fix that. How am I doing, Oakland? I'm doing great. How about you, mate? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I don't think we can fix that, chat, so I think we need to just continue doing the thing we were. So, mods, feel free to wrap up the Gamba with a loss, because I can't, if the Gamba was, can Potato make this thing work? No, Potato cannot, because the thing is not workable. The thing cannot exist. You're great, thank you for asking. Anytime, mate, of course, of course. I'm contemplating going down and getting those. Sorry everyone lost their potato chips, chat. Like this. And then like that. And then I don't think we need these. And that should be the shape. Except for this corner. Like this. Yeah, I think we just have to do this all the way down, chat. This is the only way to ensure that we keep all the boys. We don't have to go all the way down with glass, but we do have to go a pretty far chunk down. Let's see, how far down do we want to go? How far down do we desire? It's my desire. So like this. Let's go like a full stack down. Ah, damn it. That's gonna mess something up. Where's my glass? Right here. We'll just go down the rest of the stack. Because at this point in time, the chicken jockey... I don't even need to go that far. At this point in time, the chicken jockey should hit the wall and get centered. We're just making a tube to keep our chicken jockeys from falling out the side, like from fluttering out to the side and missing the platform. That's pretty much what we're doing. But I've complicated things needlessly. As I commonly do, even. This is going to be the corner, right? Because this is the 3-fer. Like, let me line up and make sure I'm looking at the corner. Yep. Then we go another 3-fer out. So 1, 2, 3. Then we go out one. Out another. I'm losing all my torches. Out 3, 2, 3. And then doing it from down up anyway will be way more efficient. Because once we get this layout down, we could just build up. Oh, well, we're collecting... You guys can't see it. I'll jump down in a second. We're collecting all of the different chicken jockeys. This farm is to collect the husk jockey. Chicken jockey. Specifically for when Halloween rolls around. So that we can get the Halloween variants. So let's jump down here real quick, since I'm down this way anyways. Collect all this glass that we dropped. Valuable glass. Oh, let me through. So we've already collected many, many drowned chicken jockeys from this farm here. In fact, do we have any new ones? Any new ones? Any new boys? On our drowned disco dance floor. Oons, 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 oons. No, you're good. But yeah, but this one is to collect husk chicken jockeys. Because it's technically over a desert biome. I saw another glass that I missed here. I did. Every glass counts. But let's get back up there, which we should be able to do from just riding up this water stream. Doom, bum, 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 bum. And then we can just, honestly, this should be easy. We should finish this tube in no time. Then we could plant a bunch of potatoes, and then we can go get burrito. And I'm still looking at this cursed thigh image that I've drawn. Because out of the corner of my eye, that looks way too realistic. Oh, geez. Hello, me. Can I not miss the one block? Thank you. Hello. There we go. Okay, so because now all we need to do is this. 1, 2, 3. And then go 1, 2, 3. And go like this. And go round and round and round and round. But I do want to get this last torch. And then when we get back to the top, we could just pick up our water, and then we're done with the tube, effectively. 3. But I will need to get the rest of the glass out. There we go. Alright. We're back to placing glass like a madman. I do need this, though. Ouch. 2, 3. It's a lot easier to... No, the shaders made it better in this instance. Like this. And we can't leave any gaps because the chicken jockeys might fit through the gaps. Hello? Round and round and round we go. When we stop, the ceiling knows. We'll bonk our heads, and that's where we goes. But look how easy this is now, chat. Flying through this. Shader, hardly know her! I love that we've brought it back. I brought it back when we first started streaming, and I literally annoyed everyone with the anytime anything ended with hardly know her, to the point where everyone just started embracing it, and then once everyone embraced it, it got like completely worn out. But then we stopped doing it for a while, and then it just became a potato meme, even though I definitely didn't invent that. And now we're bringing it back. Now we're bringing it back! Oh, look at him dance, chat. Look at him dance. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Are we at the top already? There's no shot we're at the top already. But we're not far from the top. I don't think we need to excavate a whole ass desert, but we definitely need another batch of glass. Or at least more dye. Actually, we don't need more glass, I don't think. Oops. I would have went too far. I don't think we actually need more glass. I think we have enough glass with this. But we do need more, that would have been bad. Goodbye, glass, you failed me. But we do need more dye, which means we will need a bunch of squidge. You will never stop making that joke. The Tato community is a safer place for relentlessly repetitive humor. I'm the same way. That's fine. I love, if we put a meme in the ground, then that means we've done our job, chat. I know the way. I know how to kill a meme, chat. How to Kill a Meme sounds like a book, like How to Kill a Mockingbird, or something, To Kill a Mockingbird, or something like that. It sounds like something apropos of something else. I thought it ran out because it didn't middle block me, but I'm apparently just stupid. Chat, don't agree with me. You should all be saying, no, Potato, no. Don't say that, you're so smart. Potato, you always build redstone farms that work first try, and we never waste a single potato chip on you unless we gamba against you. But we wouldn't do that because we know you're always right. Right? That's what everyone in chat's thinking right now. Oh, more. See, everyone agrees. Everyone is in total and utter agreement. Right? That's 1, 2, 3. That was... No, I have one more stack. How close? Oh, we actually might make it. We might not need more. I think that's the ceiling? I can't see. It's so dark under here. I'm going to place this for a second just so I can see. We'll come from this side. We might have literally exactly what we need to do this. Oh my geez, please. Please, if I'm like too short, I'm gonna piss yourself. I'm gonna be too short if I keep misplacing blocks and dropping them. Okay, I picked that one back up. I think we actually had enough, chat. I think we low-key, high-key had enough. Okay, I'm gonna place this one here. And that should complete the tube. Can I reach my water from here is the question. I can. Noom. Noom. There we go. I even picked up some of my torches. And it's about to be nighttime, so we can test it. I do want to... I'm trying to think of the best way to do it, but I want to put like a strip of lights that I could turn on and off. With like maybe I shoot a bow at a target block and it like runs a redstone signal around and turns lights on and off. This way I could basically turn this farm off at nighttime to give this farm a better chance of spawning boyos. But I'm hoping that no matter what angle, even the lightest angle that a chicken jockey hovers off of there, by the time they would basically miss this platform, they would hit this wall and then fall straight down. That's the goal, effectively. We had that whole diversion, chat. We had that whole diversion to go get string and this and that. For what? For nothing. There's actually zero chance we get a friggin' husk jockey, though. Like legitimately, I don't believe that this farm will ever produce the husk jockey. But there's a non-0% chance, which is better. Agreement hardly knower. Ah. Alright, it's becoming nighttime. Stuff should be spawning. The other downside to this farm and why it's so horribly inefficient is while stuff is up here, that farm's not working, so I have to turn this farm on. That other farm will literally not exist unless this farm is running. Which means don't let me forget to turn this off before we leave or we'll break it. Oh, farm up some more Nautilus shells while we're at it. As soon as a chunk of these guys die. A new boy! Look at him. He's so beautiful. That was so quick. A new boy has landed. A couple of those guys are name tagged. A couple of those are in boats. I don't think I particularly care about name tagging any more of them. But I do want to see stuff. I do want to see stuff falling onto this side. I want to see the chute dispensing mobs. We probably won't even see them until they hit the ground and die. And the sad thing is because the chicken jockey falls so slowly, there's a good chance that even if we did get one, he might despawn up there. Because let's see. I think I still have the shape here. The despawn sphere. Oh my god, the water's still falling. So let's see. So anything outside of this green sphere has a chance to despawn, which you'll notice everything down there is like perfectly inside the green sphere. Everything outside of this green sphere can despawn possibly. Hello? There's a glitch in the matrix. There's a hole in my sphere. It's the cloud. It's literally the cloud, isn't it? Yeah, it's the cloud. It's the cloud. But I haven't heard anything fall over this way yet. So effectively that whole tube and that whole farm is up above that sphere. I can turn this off. Everything within this red sphere can spawn stuff, which is why you'll notice there's only that one little spot down there, and that spot's half slab, so nothing can spawn on it. Otherwise, everything else in this sphere is effectively spawn-proofed. It's either made of glass or intended to farm, like to spawn mobs. And we still get boys out there that occasionally pack spawn outside, because nothing should survive that fall. Nothing should survive that fall. It's the Matrix, Neo. It's all around us. Okay. Well, we're getting some drops. We're getting some boyos. Turn those guys off. I suppose the thing we want to see... Oh, I didn't mean to fall. The thing we want to see is a chicken jockey falling out of here. Ouch, my face hole. My face hole. And effectively, while all those guys are up there, they're taking up the mob cap. So let's see. If you guys look right over here, where it says M42, the max that number can be is 72, right? Or 75. Once it hits 75, no new things will spawn. So as long as we're keeping that number under, things could spawn up there. And then fall down. And as soon as a whole bunch of those guys die, you'll notice the number jump down a big number. It went from like 42 to 30. And this farm slowly spawns in new boys, which should give this farm a chance, only at night, it only works at night, to spawn in some new stuff. Does glass know? Yeah, glass is spawn proof. It's a transparent block. So glass, leaves, half slabs, etc., etc. So as long as we're not hitting the mob cap, this farm should be creating mobs like this. And I'm actually happy I can see them, because that means if we see a chicken jockey spawn, we can like fly up there to try to keep it from despawning. I don't want to be above skylight though. I think there's a bunch of husks, but we want husk jockeys. I'm standing really close with confidence that nothing will survive this fall. But we want to see husk jockeys effectively. That's the thing we want to see. You didn't know that? You're not too deep into it? Played way more back when they added saddles? That's fair. No, I play way too much Minecraft, so I know many things of Minecraft. Many Minecraft things. Many weird, obscure Minecraft things. But this farm is only worth AFKing at night, effectively. Or this half. This farm works all day round, as you can see. All day round, this is tinted glass, which... My God, did we take many weeks collecting enough amethyst to make that much tinted glass? But there's a chance that mobs are spawning up here and not getting pushed off fast enough and despawning. Whee! That's terrifying to look at, though. I think they're falling too fast where they can't get a shot off on me. But they might technically be able to hit me before they hit the ground. And I think I have the mob farm above my head, so I shouldn't have to worry about phantoms while I'm standing here, which is why we had to torch. Your peak modded Minecraft days were 1.6, 1.7. Your peak vanilla days were 1.15. I mean, that's fair. I would say that I've always been a pretty hardcore, not literally hardcore, vanilla guy. But I have been really, really enjoying modded. I tend to enjoy modded more when playing with friends. And when I'm playing by myself, I enjoy vanilla. I don't know why. Like, there's something so uniquely me about taking modded, or taking vanilla rather, and making it bend to my will. Like, doing obscene things. Like, making a drowned chicken jockey farm. You know what I mean? Like, the craziest stupid shit. And that's something that I get to do more in single player. Because, like, you could just do that in modded. Like, you just create a drowned creeper farm. Or like, whatever. Like, you know, there's a thing that just does that. It's not special in modded.
It's not always,
but in vanilla it is. You know what I mean? Rice, thank you for the hydrate, mate. Chat, eat your water. It's good for you.
Sometimes it's just about
Delicious. What a stream, chat. We're going to look back on today's stream and remember how we built a shaft, how we fondled balls, how I showed feet pics, how I talked about my thighs. What a wild stream. You're eating ice cream? There's water in that. Does that count? Technically. For what? I don't know what it counts for, but it definitely counts. Oh, geez. I looked away for 1 second. But let's see. I don't want to say, like, once it's daytime, we're probably going to leave. We'll go plant some potatoes. And then we're probably going to wrap up stream for the night. And I'm going to go get burrito. But, if we, by whatever chance, within the next, in the next 5 minutes, not even, that we have daylight, any of these spawns might technically be, look at these guys. There's a good chunk of Gaio spawning. Just none of them are, I wonder, is this a survivable fall if you had, like, full prop 4 and feather falling 4? Like, let's say a zombie or skeleton spawned with full prop 4 diamond armor that had feather falling 4. Could they survive this fall? I'm standing at 200. They're falling from a little under build limit. That's only like 100-something blocks from here, right? That might be survivable, because I think you could fall 128 blocks before you die if you have goated armor. Is it 128? I'm fairly certain it's like 120. I know it's at 100. I know it's over 100. I think it's 128. 128 might kill you. So 120, maybe it's 124. Might be 124, then 125 would kill you. But you could definitely fall over 100 blocks, and now I think the sun's up, so no more spawns. Let's go collect all of our flesh. Just that knowledge off the top is insane. Yeah, like I said, I'm insane when it comes to this stuff. It would be highly unlikely that a natural spawn zombie would spawn with full prop 4 and feather falling 4. That would be like god tier RNG. But we've also extensively tested this. No, and honestly, that's one of the reasons this farm works as well as it does, is because Drown can't spawn with armor, so we don't have to worry about them getting stuff. You don't think that's possible? You don't, well, I mean, probably, not probable, but I don't think impossible, because mob armor is always 5 to 2. Oh, that is fair. And what is, prop 4 is like a level 30 enchant, right? Can you post a clip in chat? Of course, you can always post clips to our channel in chat. I don't think it will physically let you post clips to other channels in chat. That's fair, Brev. I actually think you might be correct with that. Alright, that has reseeded itself. But I can actually show you guys exactly how I know that. In fact, I'm going to turn off shaders first before we do it. Because if we go into our creative test world, we've actually tested this. We have to go all the way back. We have to go way back, chat. Ah, right there. We have to go way back. This is like our original hardcore testing area over here. This world, this flat world, has persisted with us through multiple generations. But this right here was our experimentation. It's 103 blocks, actually. I was wrong on both parts. It is over 100, but feather falling 4 and full prop full prop 4 and feather falling, you can fall 103 blocks safely. So effectively, full prop 4, you could fall 59 blocks. Feather falling 4, you could fall 41 blocks. Nothing, you could fall 22 blocks. So, like, for example, if I came up here, this right here is the 22nd block or whatever. So if I went to survival, I would survive with half a heart. But if I come up here, oh, I gotta come back up here. But if I fell from this one block taller, literally right here, I need to heal myself. Regen, please. Or, you know, just healing. Healing. Potion of healing. I will die. Oh. Oh, but I am wearing netherite. I think that actually does prevent me from dying. Actually, that's weird. No, I definitely should have died. Because armor value doesn't provide fall damage. It's specifically Prot 4 protects against all types of damage. Did they change the way that's calculated? That definitely should have killed me. Huh. But I still landed with 1/2 a heart. If I went 1 taller, I would definitely die. Anyway. But yeah, so that was old calculations. That was the death block, that's the survive block. Alright, let's go back to Potato World. We got potatoes to plant, we got some crap to put up. All the guys dying down there. I'm still so pleased with this working. I'm so happy with this working. Can we get there with shaders on? Tato math. I know, right? They did change the way certain calculations happen, like with you hanging off the edge of a block and stuff like that. So maybe I stepped off of it weird or something wrong or something like that. The child farm seems to be working great. Oh, yep, no, this lag issue is still happening. I'm probably going to turn advanced broadcasting back on. Because I still haven't fixed this. So whatever this issue is, it's still happening. But we can go dump a bunch of our stuff in here real quick. Grab a bunch of spuds. Plant everyone's daily spuds from the last few streams, including today's stream. Which, by the way, if you've not planted your daily spud yet, now might be the time. Might be the best time, even. We've produced 14 more bone blocks in this time. I should actually put all this stuff back where I got it, shouldn't I? Why did I pull this box out? Actually, I need the redstone box. Put you away, put you away, put you away. I need my materials box to put this away. And then I think that's it. And then we should be able to do this. I can actually put you in here. And if these are both filled with glass, I could just put those up. We have extra glass for future. I mean, we will always use glass, chat. These are literally filled with glass from my villager's ass. And we could just put these in manual, I guess. Will be faster than letting them get sorted through. There we go. Sweet. Any bones? Any bones. That glass ass. Smooth as glass ass. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, chat. We ready to plant some spuds? We need to go grab some spuds real quick. Honestly, let's see. What is it? 7:06? Yeah, I guess we kind of yapped for like 2 hours, so we filled a bit more time. I did plan on actually planting like 10,000 something potatoes this stream. Just build the tube. Doing the yapping, but planting potatoes while doing it. Instead, we were buying glass from our ass. So, we didn't do as much potato planting. But that's fine. It's fresh morning. We don't have to turn the mob switch on if we're careful with where we're planting. Let's see. We can do this area right here, even. Maybe? I don't want to make crazy complicated. No, I kind of want chill. I want to just do chill plants for today. Let's find a nice little flat area. Like somewhere over here. I think that's where we were doing last time. This little area here that's not fully cultivated yet. Yeah, like right here. That works for me. Alright, chat. Let's read out the names of everyone that's planted a spud in the last few streams, since we've not been on Potato World. Since our mob switch is not on, I'm not going to alt-tab while I have, my game paused. But let's see, starting from 7 days ago, from last Tuesday's stream, because we played Peak, then we didn't stream on Thursday, which I know is crazy. Then we did Tater Day stream, so there's no, I guess there were still only 2 streams last week. So the last 2 streams. So, hey, it's Kyla, Rice Farmist, Monkey Business Gaming, Mars Pigeon, Maybe Baby, The True Sacrifice, Hourglass, Milkman, The True Sacrifice, One Shot Robot, Damn Rose, Rice Again, Mygats, Oob, Ducky Adea, Brev, Milk Again, Maybe Again, Dear Matto, Eva the Fury, Chicken Crusade, and Kira. Thank you guys so much. That's 22 total spuds to plant today. Alright, there we go. Mark those guys off real quick. Let's go ahead and grab 22 spuds. Okay, and an hook end, so that's 23. There we go. Mods can check off that last minute plant there. And let's get our hoe. Let's plant some friggin' spuds. We could just do this whole strip here. We just walk it up in a strip. We're just heckin' strippies. Let's go like this. There we go. If I could somehow get a mod that allows me to, like, basically write people's names on potatoes, or, like, give someone, like, a spot, if that makes any sense. Like, where the actual potato will mouse over and say, like, that's someone's name. I would make that a redeem. Like, someone plant a special spud. Like, maybe the spud, like, glows in the dark or something. You know what I mean? Like, we used to have Follower Mountain in our old world, in our original hardcore world. And people would basically... every block on Follower Mountain was a follower. But once you place the block down, aside from remembering its coordinate, there was no way. What if I renamed my hoe Adea? I mean, we could get another hoe. We can always use another hoe. You never have enough hoes, chat. Potato life lesson of the day. You can never have enough hoes. Just plant a couple spuds. Clean this area up a bit. I didn't actually decide where I was going to end this area of the potato area. Because, like, somewhere around here, the potatoes are going to stop and then become normal area again. And I haven't quite decided how far I want that to be. Actually, let's go look real quick. Let's go up into the sky. And let's take, like, an overhead. So, like, over here is where it stops this way and then becomes normal. So maybe if we jump across the river here and kind of go, like, this way. Like that, and make this whole area potato, but then once we get to the ridges, it's no longer potato. And I might flatten this area out to, like, get rid of these weird little ravines and crevices. And make this, like, get rid of all the trees, like we did with the other areas. Like, get rid of all the trees here and turn this entire savanna area into another potato patch. Potatoes, as far as the eye can see. I mean, that's pretty much the goal. I mean, that's pretty much the goal, is it not? Like, kind of like how I flattened that area out, how we flattened this area. This is all in preparation for, like, subathons and charity streams and stuff. I would go crazy and turn this area into a potato planting area, but this is actually river biome, I think. No, it's lukewarm ocean. So it would actually rain here, and thunder strikes could happen and all that jazz. So I don't want that to happen. But this whole area here, I think we can level this whole area out. Knock down all of the trees. Get rid of all of the grass first before we start planting potatoes effectively, like water can everything. And then just start knocking down layers that are high and filling in layers that are low to make it as flat as possible for easy potato plantage. So for anyone that hasn't ever watched me, like, legitimately do my terraforming, so, like, let's say this area here, I'm going to sacrifice these few spuds we planted. Like, this area is the high spot, so we just knock it down. It makes it easier for us to plant spuds because this whole area now doesn't have any grass. But then we take this dirt and basically transplant it. Oh my god, we have a special boy over here. Hello? We have multiple special boys over here. Hello? And we could go to, like, a low spot and basically fill in that low spot. Like, let's say, like, I don't know, like right here. And we could just fill this area in with dirt, effectively. And now this area is prime for potato planting without having a weird ravine in it. Hello? Oh, I thought there was blocks in there. Just like that. Literally exactly like that. And then we can, like, water bucket to get rid of all the all the grass in the flat areas. This is our best way we have to lawnmower stuff. Because when you're on an edge like this and you put a water bucket down, it goes in, like, one direction. Now, that still worked for us, but it didn't remove all of this grass. So it becomes kind of a pain in the ass when you want to mow all this grass. But when you're in a flat area, you can just go like that. And it knocks all the grass down. Just like that. Mowing the lawn with Potato Fox Plays. So I might say that this whole area becomes a potato patch. It's a pain in the grass. It is. Don't get me started with the too tall grass. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. But, like, honestly, yeah, like, even this entire hill here, like, all of this could get knocked down. Like, instead of having all this be so complicated and bumpy and lumpy, we just go like this. It's so easy. Just like this. And I'm kind of taking a little bit longer than I want with placing that. There we go. Just like this. Look at all this free grass. It's free grass. Started. Don't get me started. Oh, God, you got me started. Okay, you got me started. Welcome in, Cosmic Dragon. How's it going, mate? Just like this. And you can take all these little weird patches and low spots. And we're technically covering up caves, too, so we're making this area safer. We don't have to worry about mobs spawning in and moidalizing us. Getting us started. It's free real estate. But just like that. Like, honestly, even this area right here, I might literally just fill this in with grass. Like, just, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But, like, just, like, literally fill this area in, like this, with grass, you know what I mean? And bring this up one level. If anything, just to make it flat with this area. And then the weird edges still kind of have to be dealt with. Come on, I'm just getting started. Come on, come on. But yeah, it's about to be nighttime. We've planted our spuds for the stream. Let's go ahead, head back to our base. Head back up here. Log off midair. Let's go land here. Let's go find someone to heckin' raid. And then we can go get burritos, chat. Get some heckin' burritos. Did you know? I didn't know. Did you know? How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Having a good time. Having good vibes. I love, this is still, I think, like everything, like just look at this, chat. Full pause, right? I love everything about this screenshot right here. I love the fact that the moon or the sun is perfectly in position. I love the side view of our giant bonsai, the water, the bridge, the petals, just a little hint of our base, the top of our base over here. Like, you see the ocean in the distance. The only thing that would make this shot better is if I got distant horizons or some other level of detail mod working so I could see the rest of the world that's over here. Like, the bridge would be here. Like, chat, which imagine this. The bridge would be visible here, right? No, okay, we wouldn't quite see the bridge, but still, you'd be able to see the rest of the ocean and stuff like that. Ouch, my face. I just love... This is probably my favorite build, like, legitimately. Probably that I've ever made ever. Like, actually. Like, this build is probably my favorite build that I've ever made in Minecraft. Both because, A, it means something personal to me, but also it came out exactly like my brain envisioned it. It's beauteous. But with that said, chat, I think it is time that we go ahead and rippy wrap up Strim. I know, it's Tuesday and I'm not leaving at 10 o'clock for once and making Lab hate me. So let's see. You like the side view of that wood? Or, I mean, sorry, bonsai. Exactly. It's so perfectly upright and long. Thick, girthy, you know, it's everything you want in a bonsai. But let's see, chat, who all is live? Ignore the thigh pictures, ignore the thigh drawings, okay? Someone that did not watch stream today is gonna jump into the Discord and be like, huh? What is happening? What is Potato shit posting? Zoom in to the thighs. The power. Alright, no, ignore the calves, okay? Ignore the calves, chat. The thighs are kind of off screen, except for right here. You got a little bit of booty cheek there, too. No one's gonna understand any of this. Wait, how did you post two mouths? Oh, one is the Twitch emote, and the other one is the Discord emote. Ah, I got what you've done there. I'm like, how did you post two of the same thing? I'm cursed, I have two mouths. Alright, let's see. Who all is live right now, chat? Who can we raid? I'll take suggestions. I'm listening to suggestions. You might be able to persuade me. Mouthy fox boy, I'm a mouthy fox boy. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see who all be live right now. Juno's live! We raided Juno last time, right? We did return the Juno raid, right? Let's see. Kiwi Crimes, I know we've raided them recently. I think we raided Ty last time, too. Candy Gal. I don't remember Candy Gal. We haven't done a Pie raid in a hot minute. Did we raid them recently? Were they part of a roulette and I'm brain dead? Because I'm always brain dead. Let's see, is Pie live? I didn't see Pie. Am I blind? Am I blind? Oh, Pie's right there, yeah. What's Pie up to today? What's a Pie up? We'll add, so we'll come back to Pie in a minute. We could do a roulette, too, if you guys see multiple people you want to raid. We haven't done a roulette in a hot minute. Let's see, who else is playing? Who else is playing some Minecraft? Buff Boba. Have we raided Buff Boba? They're also an ad, so let's go check back on Pie real quick. Still in ads. 7 more seconds of ads. I don't want you guys to see ads. You're not paying them to get the ads.
Virgin in charge, Captain.
Virgin in charge? What?
All right, this way. Beautiful.
Skyblock Kingdom, and they're doing some ancient cities in Skyblock? Okay, I guess they can generate. Do you guys want to do a Pie raid? Question mark, Pie raid? It's been a minute. I would accept a Pie raid.
So I think our captain should be safe.
Holy schmauzow. Juno's popping off.
Certainly
I just noticed Juno has 33 viewers. Let's go. You do like pie? Okay, Pie's a jam. If you guys like vibing with us, you'll love Jai. If you've not yet met Pie, you will enjoy vibing with Pie. Sadly, Pie, I must mute you right now while we get ready to stram out, while we get ready to raid out. But we'll do a Pie raid. Welcome in, lab. /raid, Pie Samurai. With that said, chat, I think you know what time it is. If you are just joining us now, we are wrapping up stream. But wait, don't go anywhere. Stick around for the raid. Earn yourself some free potato chips in the process. And speaking of potato chips, if you earned any hanging out with us tonight, might I recommend unlocking some emotes? You can unlock the Pogtato. We can spam some Pogtatoes. We can spam some support for our fellow Twitch streamers. And if you like what you see and want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping us a follow here on Twitch. You can also do ! socials in chat, gain access to our community Discord and Twitter. It was announced we go there next. We stream every day that starts with a T, 3:30 P, CST. It's my brain right now. With that said, our next scheduled stream will be Thursday. I am considering doing a peak Thursday. Chat, it's either a peak Thursday or we do the last boss on Deltarune Thursday. Or we could vibe on Minecraft. Thursday is yet to be determined. It's Pewsday and Pursday, of course, Pewsday and Pursday. How could I forgore? Chat will now not let me live this down. We stream on P days, Patter Day. Well, you know what? That's fine with me, because P is still for potato. P for potato, so we stream on every day that starts with a P as well. I'm going to add every day that starts to a P to our stream schedule, chat. Lucky for me, that doesn't add any additional days. But with that said, guys, thank you again tonight for all the subs. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the vibes. Thank you for just hanging out and vibing. You guys are all amazing. You're all fantastic. But most importantly, you're all valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. So until next stream, later, taters. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex.